Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Die House Stadium as we get you ready for a high school football action across the Golden Lion Sports Network. And wow, folks, I tell you, might be part of a little history tonight. This very well and probably is the last playoff game we'll ever play here at the historic Die House Stadium as we get ready to move into the new facility, hopefully next fall. My name is Jeff Jacobs, and it is great to have everybody along tonight. Big shout out to everybody joining us out there in E-Town, and should have a really exciting game tonight as we kick off the 2023 Kentucky High School Football Playoffs. I've got Scott Boland, I've got Caleb Grasham standing by to get you ready for everything you need to know on a terrific night weather-wise of football. Actually, very nice evening for early November, and we'll kick it all off and get it started next right here. It's Garrard County and Elizabethtown coming up next on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, the Hunt Insurance Agency, First Southern National Bank, Danville Office Equipment, Garrard County Health Department, Sutton Pharmacy, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, no one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Kentucky High School Athletic Association's playoff edition of Garrett County Golden Lion football, where tonight the Garrett County Golden Lions are welcoming in the Panthers of Elizabethtown as we're in the first round of the KHSAA, let's see, 3A, right? 3A playoffs. And tonight we're going to go ahead and get started as we have Caleb Gresham, Dr. Gresham, and Superintendent Dr. Stoll with us this morning, afternoon, evening, night.
Don't mean to shake you up.
Whatever it is, it's one of those.
Folks, Coach Bowler's a little cold right now.
I'm a little cold, so I'm going to tell you, it may surprise nobody, but I'm a wimp. And I am not dressed appropriately, but that's okay.
You got a couple layers on over there.
Yeah, I know. I may have to take something off as we go and put a big jacket on. So, Dr. Stoll, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. We've had a big week. We wanted to get you to come up and talk to us a little bit. As you know, some people have seen it out on Facebook. They've seen it on newspapers. Great week for Garrett County. What do you think about all the great things that's went on this week?
So if you're talking first about our test results,
yes, sir. That's it.
That's one of the big highlights, obviously, of the week.
Yes, sir.
Really neat opportunity to say thank you to a whole bunch of folks for moving 5 schools, all in a very positive direction.
Fantastic.
And one of the neat things I think our community will get to do is listen to each of our principals talk about what happened at their school.
Right.
You know, it's not a night to talk about individual things, but about the collective. And about how hard our staff has worked and how committed our students have been to make this happen without it really being a focus on that.
Sure.
And that, to me, is the huge thing that's going on in the district right now, is that the focus is on having some really rigorous instruction so that when we get to something like an assessment like this, it's just what we do.
Right.
And so we're excited for what we were able to see. Our schools moving from one level to another, but every school moving in a very positive way, coming out of TSI, all of those things. So some folks did some great work, and it's neat to be able to say that that's what's going on.
So, Dr. Stoll, one of the things, and Jeff, we're going to act better with the boss.
Yeah, we have to be on our best behavior.
I understand. We straighten up a little bit.
We should.
That never happens. So any of you that are hearing that, that's a
full-on
lie.
So we are tickled to death about the test data that got released this week and the improvements that Garrett County schools have made. And, man, we've got a great staff, and we're so blessed. But, man, we've got great leadership. And, Dr. Stoll, we're so appreciative of the leadership that you have, the support that our Board of Education provides. So kind of talk to us about how it's so important to kind of get everybody aligned and kind of having that synergy moving in the right direction.
So you said it really well when you talk about all of those different components, and then when you have a board who says let's do what we need to do to make it happen, that gets a start at a level that a lot of districts don't get. And then for them to have allowed us to try to build a strong, cohesive district-level leadership team has been really, really important for us. Last year we added 2 new individuals, and they took on a huge role of helping us make sure we were aligning our curriculum. Our 3 elementaries have come on board, and they're not competing against each other. They're working with each other.
And almost complementing one another.
Yeah, and it's really, really neat to watch those principals call each other and say, hey, how's this working for you? Or could you try this? And so that leads to some great results for our middle school, which then leads to some great results for the high school, which is great results for the community.
Sure.
So it's a really neat opportunity. And, I'm just blessed to be able to work with a lot of strong people. It's never about who you are. It's about all those people around you. And we have some great people.
And we're blessed.
Absolutely right.
We're really blessed. Well, one of the things we hear a lot of talk about is the athletic facilities, the construction that's occurring, and how excited we are and how big we think that is going to be for the community, the school, and the programs. Kind of give us a little bit of an update about where the construction project is.
Yeah, so, it's exciting for me because I was at the high school when the move made as the high school principal, and for the opportunity to see come to fruition something that we wish had happened several years ago is really exciting. If you go out there now, you're starting to see things come out of the ground. Foundations have been poured. You're starting to see some things come up. People have been frustrated because you've just seen things moving. You just haven't seen those things happening. But we're starting to see the field house foundation in place, the baseball, softball all of the components that go with it are coming into place, and I'm excited to see what that's going to look like to move not from a bad facility. This is a phenomenal facility.
One of the best grass surfaces
absolutely.
in the state.
Honestly, I just have to say this: our middle school have the best facility as a middle school in the entire state. I mean, it won't even be close. But to have that opportunity out there for our kids to walk out of the building onto a field that belongs to them will be really cool. We'll be able to host things that we've never hosted before. We'll have our first track that we've never had. We'll be able to host competitions for band that we've never done before. I'm convinced that we'll host a state semi with the band, because it'll be a perfect setup for Eastern Kentucky when the band competition is occurring there. So really a lot of neat things happening in all of those components: athletics, academics, and that community piece that's growing together. It's just a great time to be here.
Well, Dr. Gresham has said it many times, and we've all said it together. It's never been a better time to be a part of Garrett County.
Exactly what I was about to say.
Just on what you've described. I mean, we've got so many great things going. We've always had great things going, but now it is just unbelievable, the great stuff that's happening. Our kids are excited, our staff's excited, and it just warms my heart to see it on a daily basis.
I agree.
Well, it's a lot of fun, right?
I agree.
It's a lot of work. Don't want to suggest to anybody it's not, but it's a lot of fun. And when you get the fun component going with it, the work doesn't feel like work anymore, and it's exciting. And as our students are buying into this more and more and more, that's really what the intent is, right? Even the new facilities, it's all about what the kids need to have as opposed to the benefits that we're going to get. And we're going to have benefits, but it's going to be great for the kids to be in an environment like that.
So Scott, before we kind of go, one of the things I want to just take a time out, Kevin, we're so appreciative of the leadership that you have for the district, and I feel blessed to kind of work. I'm not kissing up. I haven't done anything wrong. Yes.
Are you sure?
That you know of.
But I'm serious. I mean, I love Kevin Stahl. He's been a mentor for me. He makes me want to be a better husband. Makes me want to be a better father to my kids.
Yes, sir.
Good Christian man. And all that we've talked about, the great things that are going on in Garrett County. I just want to make sure we know this because we got great leadership at the top. So we appreciate everything you do.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'll always go back and say it's really not about any one person.
Right.
And both of these guys are on the leadership team, and unfortunately, they've had to deal with me for a really, really long time. They can't seem to
17.5 years.
Can't seem to separate.
But who's counting?
So if I'm not mistaken, 2014, weren't you still the principal then?
I left the beginning of 13.
Beginning of 13. I was going to say, so you were the principal the last, if you were here, the last playoff game, and the superintendent of this one, which is really, really cool. So, well, thank you so much, Dr. Stoll. We appreciate you jumping in here with us, folks. That is Dr. Stoll, superintendent of Garrett County Schools, and we are so fortunate to have him with us tonight. We're going to go ahead and take our first break of the night, as we're going to pay homage to our great country with the playing of a national anthem. When we come back, we'll have our Marksberry memory moment, as well as our Hunt Insurance keys to the game and our Farmers Bank's X's and O coaches interview. This is Dr. Gresham, Jeff Jacobs, and Scott Boland here on Main Street Media from the Countryside BP Studios.
I would like to ask you to stand and jump.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as we're just under 6 minutes to go before tonight's kickoff of the Garrard County Golden Lions, as we have welcome in the Elizabethtown Panthers, as the captains are going to be making their way to midfield for, for tonight's flip to see who's going to get the football or who's going to defer to the second half. And as we wait on that, we'll go right to our Marksberry memory moment. Garrard County opens the Class 3A playoffs home against Elizabethtown. These two schools have met twice before, both in the postseason, with Elizabethtown winning both games. Garrard County is hosting a playoff game for the first time since 2014 when we beat West Carter in the first round before falling home to Bourbon County in round 2. The Golden Lions have an all-time playoff record of 21-29, but are 14-4 on home games. Thanks to our good friend Daniel Hopkins for always providing us the data for Marksberry Memory Moment. Dr. Gresham.
So I tell you what, Scott. One of the things I had a chance to sit down this afternoon with head coach Spencer Crutchfield for Farmers National Bank X's and O's coaches interview, and one of the things Coach was really pleased with the way the practices went this week. He's really challenging, and he even told me during the interview, he said, I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself every week. However, it's really important for us to be really physical up front on the offense and the defensive line. So that was a challenge that Coach Crutchfield kind of laid into the team this week. Really nice to kind of see kind of how that comes to fruition here tonight, which kind of leads us right into the Hunt Insurance keys of the game. Our man Jeremy Bowles said he is sitting on the edge of his seat waiting for the Hunt Insurance keys of the game.
Well, he may not sleep tonight.
And he's so excited. He's in his Garrard County hat. He sent me a picture of his Garrard County hat today.
I believe it.
So, man, he looks good in that Garrard County hat.
He's going to have to wear it to Starksville.
Hey, and listen, before we get to that, so Jeremy, you're going to have to wait.
That's right.
So we've got you on the edge of your seat. A special shout out to Keely Baker.
Happy birthday, Keely. Man,
Keely.
fantastic.
Big birthday today.
Fantastic.
So, Keely, hope you have a great birthday tomorrow. Man, Keely, how about Keys and Crows?
Man, love Keys and Crows. If you haven't had a chance, go ahead back and check it out on our Facebook. Also, we had a good friend of the Garrard County football program, and Nikki Norris had a birthday this week. We're not going. I think it was 29. I think she was 29 years old, as I believe. And it said the anniversary of her 29th birthday. That's what we're going to call it.
We did find out Keely really likes bananas.
Loves bananas. She's a big fan of bananas. As I tell you what, I don't know if I've had better service.
I'm telling you. I mean, she makes what a great garlic butter.
Man, what a
Did we talk about pepperoni? Does she like pepperoni?
Man,
I mean, not pepperoni, pineapple.
No, she's okay. She says okay. It's not a big deal. So, talking about Jeremy Bull's Hunt Insurance keys to the game, so Jeremy's about to go crazy. He wants to know what the keys of the game are.
He'll tell me tomorrow. He kept waiting. So, here you go, Jeremy. No doubt about it. The Hunt Insurance keys to the game. And again, this kind of sounds like you can record me and hit repeat almost each week. So imperative for Garrard County to take care of the football. What we've seen is when Garrard County limits turnovers or maybe doesn't have any turnovers, Garrard County wins the football games. And when Garrard County has multiple turnovers and kind of gets behind the chains means and doesn't play necessarily a clean football game, kind of makes it hard on Garrett County. So offensively, the Hunt Insurance keys to the game is play a clean game, take care of the football. Defensively, Scott, Garrett County needs to do, they need to avoid having dirty eyes in the secondary.
That's right. That's right. Dirty eyes.
What we not hungry eyes.
Not hungry eyes.
Not like you
that's
just
dirty
take that
dancing.
piece of pizza.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's why I'm looking at this pizza over here so we can get to the next commercial so I can eat it.
So, but not to have dirty eyes. And Coach Mark Stoops talks a lot that with UK is, the secondary kind of continue to focus on your keys and not look in the backfield.
That's right. Well, I mean, I'm glad you explained that because, I was going to have to, and that makes it a little bit better. Before we get to the kickoff, folks, we're going to go ahead and pay our bills one more time as when we come back, it'll be kickoff action here at Dye House Stadium on the campus of Garrett County Middle School, Garrett Middle School. This is the Golden Lion Sports Network on the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat.
And welcome back, folks. Zach Daly has the football set and ready to kick off for tonight's playoff action. As all teams around the state, starting last night, were all 0-0. They did have some ball games around the Commonwealth. As kickoff is going to be fielded by Tyron Jarnett, as he will make it way to the far side of the field where Elizabethtown will have it first and 10.
Yeah, I tell you what, Scott, just really excited to kind of kick this football off. You kind of work all off season, you work all during the season to get to this moment of playing playoff football here. So, man, I'm excited. Kind of excited to see what the Gold Lions do here tonight.
Grayson Hayner is the quarterback for the Elizabethtown Panthers. He is a senior. 6 foot, 185 pounds.
And he's a player, Scott.
He's a player. He's got a great arm. He runs it very well. He leads the team both in passing, obviously, and rushing yards. As he'll be in the empty backfield, shotgun formation. As he's going to turn and throw one out quickly to number 8, Alex Evans. As Evans going to have a first down and more as he gets ran out of bounds in front of the Garrett County sideline. That'll be a first down as they're in Garrett County territory. Well, they will have it first and 10 from the Garrett County 42-yard line.
We watched that young man warm up, Scott. And, man, he is a good-looking kid for Elizabethtown. Alex Evans is 6'5", 210 pounds.
Man. Man, no doubt. Big target. Like we always said when I played baseball, like having the first baseman as a big target. That's a big target. As now in the backfield is going to be Durbin, just off to the side of Hayner. Hayner is going to drop back, eyes down the field, as he's going to throw one down right down the middle. It's going to be overthrown. Good. As that will be incomplete.
Yeah, really nice coverage there by Cam Peake. Good job, Andrew Sparks, kind of getting in the backfield, starting to cause a little bit of disruption. You know, we talked about this pregame. You know, this Elizabethtown football team kind of comes in tonight's matchup, really kind of seeing them really throwing the football a lot and trying to be effective with them throwing the football.
2nd down and 10 for Elizabethtown here on their first drive, their opening drive. As again, Hayner throws for 177.4 yards a game. This is the 11th contest for both of these teams, as Hayner is going to throw it out quickly to Durbin, as Durbin is going to make his way around the end. He's going to have a first down before he's finally wrapped up and thrown out of bounds at about the 22-23-yard line, where Elizabethtown, moving the football effectively, will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, you know, Garrett County did a good job of getting some initial contact, but, man, great job by the running back, kind of running through contact, having some yards after contact, picking up a big first down for Elizabethtown. How about our man Tim Estes listening?
Dude, is Tim listening to us? Man, I wish I'd have known he's listening. I would have definitely straightened up.
Would you have finished that piece of pizza a little earlier?
Well, I tell you, if I would have probably finished it a little earlier. I got to check my chin, make sure there's no tomato sauce that's on my chin. It could be. Don't hold me against it. It's going to be 1st and 10, Elizabethtown, as Hayner is going to drop back to throw. This time going to be flushed out of the pocket by Sparks, as he's still going to hold on to it, as just out of the reach of Norris.
He lost a couple yards there, Scott. You know, one of the things I talked to, again, the Farmers Bank coaches interview, X's and O's coaches interview, you know, Coach Crutchfield really thought Andrew Sparks could have a really big game tonight. Really didn't know if Elizabethtown had anyone that could kind of match up with Sparks on that defensive line. Andrew, so far, really doing a good job of being disruptive in the backfield.
Sparks was flushed him out of there, and then Trent Nyson was able to chase him to the sideline before he goes out of bounds. Loss of 1, ultimately, after all of that mess, where it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Panthers. This time it's going to be a handoff to Durbin off the right side, as he's going to cut it back up the middle, as he will be tackled there quickly by Trent Nyson.
And I tell you, Scott, really good team defense right there. Nate Daugherty doing a really nice job of getting across on the line of scrimmage, keeping the shoulder square, making the running back kind of cut back in. And when he cut back in, Decker and Nyson was right there to kind of clean it up for Garrett County. How about Judy Gardner watching from Rome?
Hey, Rome, Georgia.
Go.
I'm not mistaken. Wasn't she the first one to check in tonight?
Yeah. Win in Rome.
As we're going to have 4 receivers to the far side of the field, 1 to the left, where he's going to have one-on-one, as he's going to try to throw one deep down the left side to Alex Evans. Will be incomplete, as this will bring up 4th down and 10 for Elizabethtown.
How about our man Sean Sinkhorn listening, saying,
yes,
let's
sir.
go, Lions. Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Sean, keep praying for you, buddy. Sean's still in the hospital, so Sean, get better, buddy. Get out of that hospital, man.
Thinking about you.
As this is going to bring up 4th down, as Elizabethtown keeps the offense on the field. Hayner awaiting the snap, bringing pressure this time. It's going to be a double pass. The lefty is going to throw one down deep, and it's going to be – is it caught? I thought he had bobbled it, and I think he caught it.
But he caught it.
As that is going to be a touchdown to Braden Dean, as that's a pass quickly out to Trey Durbin.
Yeah, I tell you, when Elizabethtown had that incomplete pass on 3rd down, the players were talking to the sideline. They felt like Garrett County was really kind of being aggressive, trying to stop this screen game, which Elizabethtown runs these screens really well. So Elizabethtown kind of trying to play Garrett County's aggression kind of in their favor in that pass play.
On for the Panthers to attempt the extra point is going to be Ryan Bowen, as Bowen has a good leg on him, as he's kicked that one out to Hagen Court, but it is going to be wide left. And with that, your Urban Group scoreboard reads Elizabethtown 6, Garrett County 0. When we come back, Garrett County will have the first possession of the game, as we are listening to Golden Line football here on the Golden Line Sports Network from the Countryside BP studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as Jagger Wood is going to take the football off the kickoff. He actually fumbles it, picks it back up, as he will advance the football out to about the 24-yard line, where Garrett County will have it 1st and 10.
How about Kathy Denham checking in saying, let's go Lions?
Let's go GC.
Waylon Boyd saying, let's go GC.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Elijah Jones got his phone fixed.
Hell, I was worried about you, Elijah. It took you a while, my friend.
Yeah, we was worried about him. Ben Carter checking in saying, let's go GC, let's get the dub.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As Garrett County now comes to the line of scrimmage, as Justin Parsons will be in that familiar quarterback role, as he's going to be up underneath center. The big show, Caleb Centers, as he's going to put Hayden Elliman into motion. It'll be a flip out to Malachi Simmons, as Malachi will dance around and get back to the left, probably a gain of 5 or 6. We'll say 6 because we like Garrett County, and that'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You know, really nice job right there. It looked like, especially early on, that very first play for Elizabethtown's defense really kind of packed the middle, really trying to prevent Garrett County from being effective with their run game in between the tackles. Coach Crutchfield doing a great job of calling a toss there. Malachi doing a great job picking up 6 hard yards there for Garrett County.
2nd and 4 for Garrett County, as they trail 6-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. Waiting the snap is Parsons. Parsons going to quickly hand it off to Malachi Simmons off the left side, as he's going to have a ball
there's
down,
the thunder,
first down, as he's going to be out to around midfield. He's going to be just short of midfield. That's a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down. Garrett County will have it 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
That is running with a purpose right there, Scott. Hey, Dodie Foley's checked in saying, let's go GC.
Let's go.
How about Mary Davis? So
Miss
she's checking in
Davis.
saying, great pregame update. You know, Miss Davis, appreciate all you do to support
Yes, sir.
The schools and the community is serving on our Board of Education. Longtime educator, the countless lives that Miss Davis has changed over the years.
No doubt about it. So thankful for Miss Davis and all that she's done for Garrett County, continues to do to this day. 1st and 10, Garrett County from their own 49-yard line. Twins here to the near side of the field is going to be thrown out to Hayden Eltman. Good block there by Peak, as he is literally just tripped up by the shoelaces by number 23, as that is Taquan Townsend. If Taquan Townsend doesn't get a hold of the end of his shoelace, Coach, that's going to be a lot.
Yeah, he might have took that to the house.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of green in front of him.
Hey, Sandy Davis checked in saying we are GCHS.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you there, Miss Davis.
No doubt.
How about Cindy Rogers checking in? Oh,
I'll tell you what, we've got all the legends. Miss Davis, you got Sandy Davis, you got Miss Rogers. Man,
continue praying for your brother, Miss Rogers.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Mr. Edgerton, what a phenomenal dude. Is this going to be a quick flip to Cam Peak off the left side?
Oh, there you go.
Running, like you said, with Malachi early with a purpose. He's going to be out to the first down marker, possibly a little shy.
Yeah, I think he's going to be maybe 1 yard shy there, Scott. So we definitely got some thunder and lightning action here in Lancaster.
Well, it looked like a left foot spot, so we have a chance.
Oh, it's a first. You called it
a left foot spot, as that's going to be a first down.
Got some good clean eyes up there,
Good
Scott.
clean eyes. I mean, that pizza really helped my eyes. I don't
Did it
know.
warm you up?
It warmed me up a little bit and got my eyes are a lot sharper. I feel like I'm more focused.
John and Kendra Moore hooking us up
man,
again.
thank you, John and Kendra Moore, without a doubt.
Thank you, sir.
Man, oh man.
We got the best
thank
fans.
you
We
all.
got the best support, best fans.
They were really. I mean, I think John thinks I'm about to. You are going to just whittle away.
Yeah, we're all starving.
As we're all starving. Nobody ever feeds me. If I don't get 5 meals a day, I'm malnourished. And this is going to be a handoff to Malachi Simmons. Gets hit in the backfield. Does a great job just to get back to the original line of scrimmage, where he was hit quickly.
Elizabethtown doing a really nice job that time, Scott, of kind of getting in the backfield, being really disruptive there. So, again, this is kind of a chess match, right? A chess match. So, Garrett County kind of hurting Elizabethtown right up the middle. Elizabethtown making some adjustments. Their defensive line did a great job of getting on the other side of the line of scrimmage, setting Garrett up now on a 2nd down and 10 on Elizabethtown's 41-yard line. The Irvin Group scoreboard is 7 minutes and 10 seconds left here. Elizabethtown 6, Garrett 0.
Hayden Elliman coming to the short side of the field as Wood and Peak will be the far side. As awaiting the snap is Parsons, as he's going to fake the handoff quickly, as he's going to throw one to Element. As it gets up on him pretty quick, as the defender does a nice job of blocking the vision of Element.
Yeah, and I tell you, Scott, now this is one of those things. I guarantee it. Coach Crutchfield's looking over there, and hey, I'll give number 6 a lot of credit there. Braden Dean being really aggressive as a defensive back. However, he's kind of on an island out here, guarding the Ultimate Warrior. And I'm going to tell you, Coach Crutchfield's looking at him and seeing how aggressive he's doing. Wouldn't surprise me at some point we go back to kind of a hitch and a go.
Hitch and a go.
That you kind of fake the hitch. Yeah, you play his aggression in your favor. You send the receiver deep and try to go over top.
3rd down and 10. Garrett County Golden Lions on their first possession of the game, as this is going to be a quick pitch to Simmons. As Simmons looked like he was trying to pitch it back to quickly to Parsons, as there will be no gain on the play. It'll bring up 4th and 10 now for the Golden Lions.
I think that might have been a bust of play there, Scott. Something didn't look right about that offensive play there for the Golden Lions. Setting up a big 4th down and 11 here for Garrett County.
This might be what you're talking about, Coach, with the old hitch and go one-on-one out on the boundary with Element. As quickly into the game is going to be Justin Parsons with the play.
How about our man Billy Goldsmith saying proud of you, lads. Good luck tonight. We are
Coach
all
Goldsmith.
with you. Hey, I heard he had his MC Hammer pants on, and he gave
might
the pitch
have.
speech tonight.
Dang. We need to probably get that on video, as our folks would love to see that. As this is going to be a throw out deep. It's going to be to Peak, as it's going to be intercepted down about the 10-yard line, which, to be honest, is about like a punt.
Like a nice punt.
So there's no harm, no foul on that play. So it'll be a turnover. As a matter of fact, if the defender was probably thinking, he probably should have dropped it.
He probably should have dropped it. I think Coach Crutchfield would have liked to kind of have that ball maybe thrown at just a little bit quicker, maybe a little bit more crisper. Garrett County kind of had some receivers running there, but you're right. At the end of the day, kind of serves as a punt. Elizabethtown now has the ball on their own 12-yard line.
Yes, sir. As it'll be 1st and 10 Panthers.
India Harvey checked in saying, "Let's go GC."
I tell you what, saw India quite a bit this week, and man, she looks so good, nice and healthy,
she's back.
Moving around. As behind quarterback in shotgun formation is Heiner, as they got an empty backfield, as he's going to try to throw this one on a one-on-one on as Elizabethtown wanting the flag on the play, as they were trying to get it to Sincere Washington.
Yeah, they can want it all they want to. Campic did a real nice job there of kind of defending him, and great job there putting Elizabethtown 2nd and 10. And if you're Garrett County's defense, really important, maybe force a 3 and out and really get some good field position on Garrett County's second offensive drive.
You can definitely see, so Elizabethtown on average is averaging a little over 200 yards, 178 yards a game throwing the football, as they've had lots of success, average under 100 yards a game, as this is going to be a quickly to Durbin off the left side, as he's going to make one person miss, as he's got a lot of room. He's finally going to be knocked out of bounds. Finally, by Nathaniel Daughtery.
Again, Garrett County had a few defenders there kind of out there to kind of make a play. Got to tackle in the open field here. I tell you, Elizabethtown's got some really talented running backs here, Scott.
They really do. And, they have a somewhat balanced offense. They're a little heavier on the pass, but it looks like that Durbin is a very effective running back there for the Panthers.
Hey, James Herring is checked in saying, "Let's go GC."
Let's go GC.
Jessica Atala.
Hey, what happened?
Let's go GC.
Let's go Jessica Atala. 1st and 10 for Elizabethtown. It's going to be a rollout. This time it's going to be a pitch to Durbin.
Man,
Durbin's
what a play.
Be hit
About
twice.
15.
Whoa. Nathaniel Daughtery, and that's going to be a loss of about probably 12 or 13 yards.
Goodness, Elizabethtown kind of ran the speed option there, Scott. And I tell you, Nathaniel Daughtery did such a good job of making the quarterback not only pitch it, but then once he pitched it, man, when I say he attacked that running back, he attacked it like he was wanting someone to not steal their pizza.
Well, I tell you, he was very aggressive going to him. I mean, like if somebody was going to steal my pizza, I'm going to be mad too. As this is going to bring up about 2nd and 22 or 23 for the Panthers.
Hey, Tyler Seabow checking in saying, "Good luck, GC."
Let's go, GC.
Hey, Jamil Burnside had to work tonight, but you better believe I have my GC gear on.
That's right,
at
bro.
Raising Cane's.
That's right, dude. This is going to be a flip out to Durbin off the left side. He's going to be quickly back to the original line of scrimmage, bring up 3rd and 10. Tell you what, I love Jamel. He's a great dude, man. Mike and Sharon Boland checking in, says Ava is watching, and she says, let's go GC. Let's go Garrett County cheerleaders. She is a big, huge Garrett County fan. Hello, Ava. I hope you're being a good girl.
She's behaving.
Of course she's behaving. Yeah. She acts like her dad.
Yeah.
So of course
she's got good grandparents.
Thankfully. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Panthers.
Big play.
As Heiner is going to drop back, looking over the field here, as he's going to be flushed out by Sparks, rolling to his right. So he's going to throw one on a dime, and it's going to be caught by Durbin. Was he inbounds?
It's incomplete.
Yes, incomplete as it was out of bounds. What a great catch by Durbin.
Hey, how about Andrew Sparks, man? He is being disruptive in that backfield, Scott.
I tell you, he's as active in this first half of this first quarter as we've seen him all year. 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go.
Big defensive
here in the first quarter. Garrett County trails on your Urban Group scoreboard 6-0 here early in this contest as Mark Sanders makes his way up here. I don't know if he's trying to get on here and talk to us. I think he's doing something with he may want to come up here and ask if he wants. Coach, if you want me to send a play in, you
some
let me
advice.
know.
There you go. Yeah.
I'll send a touchdown play in there for you.
Touchdown play.
As this is going to be a punt, as Heiner does it all, as he's going to punt for the Panthers. As this will, I thought he was going to field it, but did a nice job of just stepping away as Campy. And with that, Garrett County will take over their second possession tonight, 1st and 10.
Tim Pingleton has checked in saying, let's go,
Let's
Garrett.
go GC.
Ronnie Woodruff checked in saying, let's go GC.
Hey,
let's play hard.
I got to see former sheriff today, man, working hard up there at the courthouse. Sure appreciate all he does for us and all he has done for our county.
Rock star, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how about Danielle Barnes saying, look for my boy cheering on. He has my letter jacket on.
Hey,
Class of
1995. Hey,
wow.
Listen, Danielle,
That's
there was
back in
some,
the day.
honestly, I mean, there's some really good people graduated in 1995 in Garrett County.
Oh,
I mean,
legends. That's what
we got some legends
legends
here.
You got
I mean,
timeout.
we just don't have enough time to talk about all of them with 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Garrett County trails 6-0 at Elizabethtown. We'll be right back. This is Garrett County Golden Line football here on the Golden Line Sports Network from the Countryside BP Studios.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks. This is 1st and 10, Garrett County from the 22. We got a little dipsy-do as that one is going to be thrown as incomplete at midfield, as that was a jump ball between Wood and Heiner.
I think Jagger did a really nice job there, Scott, of just making sure the play was going to be incomplete.
As that will bring up 2nd and 10, Garrett County.
Hey, Matt Porter checking in saying, let's go GC.
Let's go GC.
How about Helen and Gary Vickers checking in saying,
Absolutely.
watching from home, let's go Lions.
Tell you what, the warmth of home, that's a good thing. That's for sure.
Hey, how about our man Dwayne Holland checking in?
Hey, man, I love that.
Man, love you checking us out, Dwayne.
Love to hear
Love
that.
you, brother. Keep fighting, Dwayne.
Dwayne, we love you, man. We're glad you're checking in, tuning in the Golden Lions tonight. 2nd and 10, Garrett County. As Parsons is going to flip one out to the left side, as that is Malachi Simmons. He's going to have a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down before he is ran out of bounds by number 11, Connor Johnson, the 6'2", 180-pound junior for the Panthers.
So I tell you, Garrett County's had a lot of effectives running the football so far here, Scott.
David Scott checking in, said the whole Colts Run neighborhood is checking in at Die House.
I hear the cowbell.
As I can hear the cowbells right down in front of us, as this is going to be a huge game for the Golden Lions, as I know that we've got lots of folks cheering and checking in tonight. Cassie Goldie says, let's go GC.
Let's go.
Says she's checking out the offensive and defensive line to see the great things that Coach Shelby Goldie is doing with our fantastic kids. It's going to be a quick flip to Peak coming to the near side as he's going to gain maybe one, possibly two. We'll say one. Bring up 2nd and 9 for the Golden Lions.
Becky Kincaid saying, watching from Atlanta.
That's right.
Let's finish strong at Die House Stadium.
Listen, Becky was up here when they had the class of 19, and I don't remember what year it was, Becky, so we're not going to talk about it. But it was fantastic to see the alums that came out on homecoming, and they, folks that live near and far have the opportunity to come and see the Golden Lions and cheer them on here at Die House, just like they did back when it was time for them to play and cheer on the Golden Lions. As this is going to bring up 2nd and 9 for Garrett County. Is this going to be an inside handoff to Malachi Simmons as he's got a great block by Hayden Element as he's into Elizabethtown territory as he's going to be down to about the 30-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds at approximately the 31-yard line where Garrett County will have it 1st and 10. There's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be a sideline warning on Garrett County.
So I tell you, Scott, one of the things I just absolutely So one of the things I really love, Scott, about that play call right there, Garrett County's done a really nice job of kind of hitting Elizabethtown on the perimeter right there. So Garrett County kind of fakes the perimeter, kind of runs a counter backside. Those inside linebackers kind of flew to stop the kind of job to stop the jet sweep. And, man, thunder is rolling in Garrett County here tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't that what Garth Brooks used to say? You say something like that? As this is going to be 1st and 10, Garrett County after the sideline warning. As no harm, no foul, I guess, as you can't get the second one. Is that right? That's kind of the way,
that's
it,
right.
way
That's
it goes.
right. That's a warning.
As this is going to be Hayden Element's going to have the quick pitch. He's going to try to turn one inside as the big show. Caleb Centers makes a good hole for him there.
I tell you, one of the things I learned this week is we've kind of got a pineapple group.
We really do.
So the big show, Andrew Sparks and Elijah Coffey call themselves the pineapple group. And one of the things that they told me is they love kind of getting in that offensive line, getting in sync, and kind of flushing away the problems that the defense is going to be able to cause. So you talking
call it
about
the pineapple group?
Pineapple group.
Well, what a creation. How do you come up with the pineapple group?
Maybe the banana group. We talked about bananas. Pineapples.
Well, learn something every day. It's Hayden Element now in as quarterback going to run the Wildcat. As that's going to be
the ultimate
warrior on the right side. As he's going to have a first down and more as he's inside the 15-yard line. As that's a Bob Allen motor ball first down. Now the Wildcat is Hayden Element.
19-yard gain on the play.
19-yard gain as the sweet voice of Shelby Hopkins.
Oh, what a jewel Shelby Hopkins is.
It's another first down, Garrett County.
So, hey, Tyler Collier's checked in saying, let's go GC.
Let's go GC.
Daryl Lisa Seabold has checked in saying, let's go GC.
We got a chance to see Daryl a couple weeks ago. We ran into him, you and I did, uptown. As this is going to be 1st and 10, Garrett County. Back in the Wildcat is Element. As might have had a little movement up front, but no harm, no foul. As Element this time is going to gain about 2, possibly 3, bring up 2nd and 7.
So you got 40 seconds left here in the first quarter here, Scott. And again, this is kind of aligned to what head coach Vince Crutchfield talked to me about. Was he really challenged this offensive line to really be physical tonight? And really kind of get this ground game going here for Garrett County.
Let's go GC from Daniel and Myra Mayer as they are checking in, saying they are wanting the Garrett County Golden Lions to get a big W tonight.
Let's go.
As does the big dog Dwayne Stipe saying, let's go GC.
I think it's going to be the last play of the first quarter.
As that will take us to the end of the first quarter. As the end of the first quarter on your Urban Group scoreboard reads, I about said Estill County. As it's going to be Elizabethtown Panthers 6. Garrett County Golden Lions are driving as they are at 0. We will be right back. Garrett County Golden Line football here on the Golden Line Sports Network on the Countryside BP Studios.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as this will be the first play of the second quarter, 2nd and 8 for Garrett County. Coach, talking a little bit about, we got Wyatt Fielder and J.T. Parsons out here on crutches. Both of them suffered some injuries recently, and, man, great players.
As good of a young man as there is.
Great players, but even better young men, like you said.
And that's what makes you proud, Scott, of being a part of this school system, part of this football program, is, man, these young men represent their families. They represent the football program, the athletic department, the school, and just the community in a fashion that, man, you sure can be proud of.
No doubt about it. Referees are getting together and whispering sweet nothings here to get the second quarter started.
What should they have at Keys and Groves after the game?
Well, they probably were.
Yeah.
I think they're talking to the linemen saying, why are y'all called the pineapple bunch, the crew? As I'm sure
everybody needs a crew.
Everybody needs a friend. Listen, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
There you go.
And I don't blame them. As the side judge over there, I'm not sure what he's doing. If he's praying.
I think we've got issues with the chains.
Oh, okay.
So we got issue with the chains. Is what is they're
working
they're
on the chain gang.
Chain gang.
I'll tell you what, Pat Alcorn's over here. He'll straighten out that mess.
The mayor of Garrett County, folks.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, he'll take over. As it's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 11-yard line of Elizabethtown. Still in the Wildcat is going to be Hayden Elman, as he's going to go off the left side this time, as he's going to be thrown down quickly by Trey Durbin.
Yeah, I tell you, Elizabethtown making some adjustments. They're really kind of getting everybody on the line of scrimmage and kind of really getting in the backfield, being disruptive there for Elizabethtown to kind of limit that play for Garrett County. Here at the Garrett County Football Show with head coach Spencer Crutchfield on WRNZ Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock.
Checking in from Michigan tonight, Kathy Cavanaugh says, let's go Lions. Let's see if I can do my line. That's what she goes. I'm not. You're a lot better growler than I am.
That sounds like indigestion.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Food was really good earlier tonight.
It was good.
As Noodle turned around looking at us saying, what y'all growling at? Is this going to be a flip quickly to Malachi Simmons? Get in there, Malachi, as he makes his way north, as he's going to be shy of the first down by
3 yards
by a yard or two. By a yard or two, is it's going to bring up 3rd down and it's 4th down.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down and 3.
4th down and 3.
Looks like Garrett Kane's kind of lined up to go for it here, Scott. Big play here, folks.
Parsons back in at quarterback.
Let's get that pineapple group going in the middle.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a good time right now to just follow those fellas. As 10 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter, Garrett County trails your Urban Group scoreboard 6-0. Nathaniel Daugherty moves from his left to his right as he's put into motion by Parsons, trying to draw them off sides.
They're going to call a timeout here, Scott.
As they're going to call a timeout, and we'll keep it right here because this is going to be a big play. We don't want a chance.
We got stuff to say.
We got stuff to say. Nobody wants to listen, but we're kind of got a captive audience right now.
It reminds us of our wives.
That's exactly.
They don't really care what we have to say.
They don't really
either,
care
right,
what we have to say, nor should they. 10 minutes and 31 seconds to go, Coach. This is obviously a big opportunity here. Do you think Coach Crutchfield comes out of here and tries to kick the field goal and put points on the board?
I don't think so. I think he's got the offensive kind of lined up right there. I think he feels pretty comfortable with this ground game here, Scott. I mean, I think, kind of Cam Peak has done a real nice job of kind of hurting Elizabethtown on the perimeter. Malachi Simmons doing a great job of kind of getting some yards after contact. Plus, you kind of have an option of going to Hayden Elman. So I kind of expect the offense to stay on the field, kind of capitalize on this field position. Again, one of the things Coach Crutchfield talked about this week is finish in the red zone. So Garrett Kane's got the ball deep in the red zone here, 4th and 3 on the Elizabethtown 5-yard line. I think it's really important for Garrett County to kind of finish this drive.
I was sitting here checking out the stuff. We got to go back and catch some of these guys. There's somebody, I guess, from E-Town put on there, where's Garrett County? Buddy, who knows? As it's 10 minutes and 31 seconds to go, as in shotgun formation is going to be Justin Parsons. Malachi Simmons right off to his left. It's going to be a handoff to Malachi as he's going to be grabbed from behind. He's going to get some yardage. I'm not sure he made it.
I think he's short. I think he's going to be a yard short.
Somebody put their big paw in there and did a real nice job of grabbing him quickly and slowed him down enough to where some of the other defenders was able to get there, and that will be a turnover on downs.
I like the play call. I think Malachi's done such a nice job of kind of running effectively so far here tonight for the Garrett County goal lines. Now, if you're Garrett County's defense, really important here, Scott, to kind of keep Elizabethtown on this, kind of pinned deep here. Love to kind of see a 3 and out. Love even better, maybe get a turnover right here.
First and 10 for the Panthers from their own 4-yard line. As Garrett County has them pinned back deep after the turnover on downs. As Hayner is going to drop back to the empty backfield as he's going to pull one down to rush. And he's going to be hammered. Holy moly.
Andrew Sparks, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to remember that.
Holy cow. He just been up. He's probably picking up his teeth.
Oh, my goodness. He'll feel that.
Holy moly, Sparky, as that is going to be a loss of about 3.
I think he'll keep his head on the
That takes him
swivel.
right on the 1-yard line.
Wow. I tell you what, Andrew Sparks, we've mentioned his name so many times already, man, doing such a nice job of being disruptive for this Garrett County defense.
Kim Hewlett checking in tonight. She says, let's go, GC.
Let's go.
We need a win tonight, boys. As Tammy and Allen Pickett says, new season starts tonight. Let's go, GC. Is this going to be a pitch out to the left? As not much cooking there for the Panthers. They get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe an extra yard, bring up about 3rd and 9.
Really nice job there by Hayden Elliman. Kind of took a block, kind of shed the block, and was able to kind of get the ball carrier down. Elizabethtown picking up maybe 5 or 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and 8, and this is a big play, folks, because Garrett wants to force Elizabethtown into punt formation and get great field position here.
Scott, where is Garrett County?
Garrett County is right in central Kentucky. If you look up under the dictionary, it says God's country. And you look at there'll be a picture.
GC.
It'll show you. It's right.
Yeah.
It'll show you exactly where God's country is, and that's Garrett County. Is this going to be a throw out to the flat? It's going to be a caught. It's going to be caught by number 8, Alex Evans. That's a good
big first down for Elizabethtown.
Good pitch and catch that time from Hayner to Evans.
Yeah,
That
really big first down.
brings up a first down for the Panthers.
It's one of those things, again, if Garrett County could have stopped that pass, kind of forces punt formation deep in Elizabethtown's own territory there. So, kudos to Elizabethtown pitching and catching it there and picking up a big-time first down.
Mike and Beth Adams checks in, says, let's go, GC. Tommy Merriman is chiming right in there, says, let's get a big win tonight, Garrett County. This is going to be a throw out from Hayner, as it is going to be to number 25, Caleb Irwin, as Irwin will gain about 2 or so. Bring up 2nd and 8.
I tell you, Cam Peak did such a nice job right there, kind of coming up and attacking the block, keeping his outside arm free, kind of forced the wide receiver to kind of go inside. And at that point, Jaden Newcomb and Nate Darty doing a really nice job of kind of cleaning up and making a big hit.
Garrett County Golden Lions now has Elizabethtown at 2nd and 8. As 8:22 to go here in the second quarter. Hayner awaiting the snap. This time he's going to roll out to the right. He's going to flip it to Durbin off the left side as Durbin will be pushed out of bounds after a gain of approximately 3.
Hey, I just got a text message. Keely Baker was not able to kind of hear the shout out a little bit earlier.
Who was it?
Keely Baker.
Oh, Keely wasn't listening?
Yeah, so she wasn't listening.
She's probably working.
She was probably working.
Yeah,
making some garlic butter.
That's right.
So, Keely, happy birthday. Hope
Happy
you have
birthday
a wonderful
to
birthday
Keely.
this weekend. Keely, appreciate all that you do.
Thank you, guys.
And we said it earlier, but Keely, we found that she really loves bananas.
Loves them.
Anything
Loves
bananas.
them. Probably sitting there eating one right now.
I bet she is.
With
I
the
bet she
garlic
is.
butter, I would say.
Dip it in garlic butter.
Dip it in garlic butter. 3rd and 4 for the Panthers.
Big play.
As Heiner's going to drop back to throw. As the pocket, he's got plenty of time. As he's got a open receiver streaking down the field is Braden Dean as he overthrows Dean a little bit shorter, and that's 6 points. That brings up a short 4th and 3 for the Panthers.
Yeah, and I tell you, the players were kind of asking the coach to go for it. I think the coach is sending the punt team on out on the field here.
It's probably a smart move as they have it here at their own 23-yard line. As Hayner, I guess, being the quarterback and punter, you always have to be paying attention.
You kind of got to play defense.
As you
just kind of keep your defense on the field.
Never know. Jason Turner checks in, says, let's go, GC. Elijah Jones says it looks foggy out there. You know what, Elijah? It is. It's been a lot of stuff. They're grilling some great stuff here as the ball is going to be picked up by number 14, Hunter Miller, at about the 45-yard line, but Garrett County will take over 1st and 10.
At the Garrett County Health Department, family comes first. More than half of all United States infants benefit from the WIC Nutrition Assistance and Education. WIC, which stands for Women, Infants, and Children, is a supplemental food program that provides nutrition, counseling, and support for moms before and after birth and children up to age 5. Want to know if your family can benefit and qualify? It's easy. Call the Garrett County Health Department today.
Amanda and James Lear check in, says, let's go, GC. Jonathan Lee was the guy that checked in and said, where's Garrett County? I love it, Jonathan. I tell you, if we gave out a message of the night or a comment of the night, you're winning.
That's our Keys and Crows comment of the night.
Keys and Crows comment of the night goes out to our friend Jonathan Lee somewhere in Elizabethtown, I'm sure.
Hey, where's Elizabethtown?
Where's Elizabethtown? Elizabethtown, it's in Ohio. It's in northern Ohio.
Pennsylvania. I mean, we got
South
Penn
of
State.
Louisville.
Yeah, Penn State uniforms. I like the uniforms.
We will be talking to Elizabethtown superintendent at halftime.
Yeah, how about that?
So we will hear all the good. We'll ask him where Elizabethtown is, as he'll be able to tell us, as we all know where Elizabethtown is from around here. As that's going to sail just over the head of Hayden Elliman there on 1st and 10. As it'll be second. As a matter of fact, one of my former teammates in college, his son was the quarterback for Elizabethtown the last few years. In Games. His name was Games.
That's
Clay Games.
The guy you went to school with. Y'all did all those study groups.
We did. So we normally studied all the time. Lots of studying there at EKU. I mean, we were there for. It was definitely a
Harvard of the South.
Well,
right?
basically
EKU
the Harvard of the South. You know, that's the thing at Harvard and EKU all have in common is everybody got accepted to Harvard.
There you go.
Not everybody gets accepted to EKU. Is this going to be a handoff to Malachi Simmons? As not going to be much cooking, but Malachi continues to grind as he will fall forward for 1. Brings up 3rd and about 6 for the Lions.
The UK football broadcast on WRNZ tomorrow versus Mississippi State at 7:30. The kickoff is a 7:30 pregame show. Starts at 5:30. Then after the game, stay tuned for a KSR post-game show.
Yes, sir. Amanda and James Lear checks in, says, let's go, Garrett County. Randy and Stacy McGuffey checks in.
Let's go.
Let's go Lions with a big old lion head. That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. 3rd down and 8 for Garrett County. As Parsons looks over the defense, as that is going to be movement on the Garrett County offensive line. That will take us back 5 yards.
It's been a pretty clean game so far.
It really has.
In fact, I think was the only penalty the sideline warning
so
far.
That is 2 penalties on the night.
That's really the only live ball penalty we've had.
As both of them have been against Garrett County Golden Lions. This brings up 3rd and 12. Garrett County now needs something big to happen. We need some momentum going. When I speak,
chunk play.
when I think of big and momentum and excitement, I think of Barry Walton.
I do too.
I think of Barry Walton.
That's who I was thinking of.
I mean, exactly.
The way that he works on a bus.
I mean, because Barry is all about excitement, and he says, "Let's go, Garrett County."
He's our good luck charm.
We're going to be ready to fire up right here, Barry. This one's for you, baby. As he's going to drop back a good screenplay to Peak. As Peak is going to shed one blocker as he gets rid of one, but can't get rid of Caldwell. As Caldwell finally takes him down, that's going to bring in a punting down for Garrett County and bring up 4th and about 14 for the Lions. I like that play call.
Yeah, I like the play call.
It was really defended well.
Yeah, the Elizabethtown defenders kind of got loose. They kind of realized that, they didn't have a lot of resistance from that Garrett County offensive line. They kind of stopped in their tracks and kind of backpedaled, did a nice job of kind of preventing that big play.
Cassie Goldie said, Coach, you probably need some Tums. She was listening to you growl, as this is going to be a really good punt.
What a punt.
By Jagger Wood, as that is going to be killed at about the 27-yard line, where Elizabethtown will take over, leading 6-0 at Urban Group scoreboard. 5:57 to go here in the second quarter.
Hey, how about our first Southern Spotlight? Shout out to the Garrett County Marching Band.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate everything that the Godfather, Dr. Chris Vance, has done. Big finish this past weekend, advance to the finals. And, I talked to Dr. Vance in the hallways at Garrett County High School today. It's the 13th time in Dr. Vance's career that he has led the band to the state finals.
Man, that's fantastic.
That's unbelievable.
That is
incredible.
unbelievable.
It really is.
That is unbelievable. Garrett County now defensively trailing 6-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard as Heiner's going to be in shotgun formation as he's going to throw one out quickly to Durbin off the left side.
Great job by Trent Nyson there,
That's
Scott.
going to be a loss of about 2 or 3 for the Panthers.
Hey, want to kind of give our thoughts and prayers out to a good friend of all of ours, Marty Warren.
Yes,
kind of lost the fight with cancer this week. And, man, I tell you, just Marty's such a good man.
Love Marty.
High school athletics.
Yes, he did.
Served this area so well for so many years. So, cherish the memories I have with Marty and thoughts and prayers to his family.
One of the best statisticians in Central Kentucky is back when I was head coach. He would many times, Marty and I had conversations before and after ball games and just really, really think the world of Marty's. That's going to be an incomplete pass as he tries to throw one out quickly to Sincere Washington as he drops that pass and bring up 3rd and 14. Behind the chains are the Panthers.
Go Golden Lines from Linex and Danville, offering protective spray-on coating in all colors for truck bed liners and surfaces. Truck accessories installed too.
Man, Bimbo Robinson checking in tonight said, let's go GC, as we have the Panthers right where the defense would want them. But obviously with Grayson Hainer, there's no play
I agree. He's got a strong arm, Scott.
Yeah, is out of whack as this guy throws for almost 180 yards a game. Sanders going to drop this time, looking over the field, surveying the field, having lots of time. That's going to be, I thought, a hold, but maybe not, as he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. As here comes Trenton Ison, as Trenton is going to get right to, word, as he is hit
He's
by
out of
Malachi
bounds. He's short of the
Simmons,
first down.
as he is going to be out of bounds.
My goodness, Malachi was a missile coming up and hitting that young man.
No kidding. As there's going to bring up 4th and about 3.
Great job by the secondary.
Great job
guys.
by the secondary. Man, it seemed like they covered the receiver maybe 10 seconds. So, man, kudos to the secondary having clean eyes. And doing a good job. And that hit hurt a little bit.
It did. Well, he's also, the quarterback is also the punter, as he was kind of down there for a minute trying to catch his breath as he ran for probably 15, 20 seconds. As here's the snap. And it's going to be a low line drive punt. It does a nice job taking the Elizabethtown roll, as they will kill it at about the 29-yard line of Garrett County. Garrett County will take over, trailing 6-0. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter on the Urban Group scoreboard.
I tell you, Scott, one of the new things in football that gets talked about a lot is the middle eight.
Yes, sir.
And what we mean by the middle eight is the last 4 minutes of the second quarter, the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. Garrett County getting the ball, with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. Elizabethtown 6, Garrett County 0. Garrett County getting the ball. If Garrett County can put together a nice drive here, Scott, put the ball in the end zone right before half, then Garrett County gets the ball first in the second half, be a really big momentum shift.
Tyler Collier says, come on, defense, as we did a really nice job there, forcing them into a punt as Garrett County now is going to hand off quickly up the middle. Who is that?
That's
Cam
lightning.
Peak.
That's so fast you can't even see it.
I couldn't tell who it was. That's going to be a gain of about 7 or 8. Going to be short of about 2. Bring up 2nd and 2 as Matt Carrier says, go Sparks. That hit he had earlier.
Oh, my
Holy
gosh.
moly. Jonathan Lee chimes back in. He says, God country, that's West Virginia. Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to agree to disagree, but West Virginia.
Isn't that a song, Country Roads?
Yeah, it is kind of a
that's
song.
what it is.
Maybe we'll sing that for him there in the second half. As 2nd and 3 is Garrett County. I formation is Parsons. He's going to quickly give it to the fullback, which is going to be Simmons. That'll be a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down for Garrett County.
Yeah, I really like the play call there, Scott. Kind of shifting things up just a little bit. While we've seen this Elizabethtown really getting more and more kind of close to that line of scrimmage, trying to prevent that. What that's going to do is that's going to give the opportunity for Garrett County to really kind of hit a big play.
Hey, we've got breaking news here, Daniel Hopkins, as Mary Sudeth Hopkins checks in, says Wild Wheel is on the way back for the Garrett County boys basketball win against Bergen. Here it comes. Garrett County Middle School is out playing tonight. As we always like our time, we sit down and we talk to Wild Wheel. It's going to be a handoff to Peak, as Peak is going to gain about 4, just kind of off the left guard there, bring up 2nd and 7.
So, Garrett County again has 3 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the second quarter. So, plenty of time here for Garrett County kind of get something going here. How about our man Chuck Hunt checking in?
Hey, Chuck.
What do you say, Chuck?
The man, Chuck Hunt.
That's my dude, Chuck
That's
Hunt,
my dude
man.
right there. Love you, Chuck.
So glad Chuck is on the rebound, man.
And Chuck was right. I mean, he said, man, I'm watching this, and look, Garrett County looks physical tonight.
They do. They really do. And Steve Horn checks in, says, let's go GC. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Golden Lions, as Peak and Simmons is going to flank Parsons. As Peak is going to get the call, as quickly back into the backfield is Connor Johnson, as he looked like a missile firing out of there.
I tell you, Scott, Elizabethtown is putting everybody on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So when you're playing defense like that, a lot of it is like feast or famine. That was a great play by Elizabethtown defense. Elizabethtown keeps doing that. Guarantee it. Coach Crutchfield seeing that, the staff is seeing that, it kind of gives Garrett County the opportunity to kind of hit them with a really big play.
My guy Andy Games was listening in. He said, hey, thanks for the shout-out. Man, we're glad you are listening up there in E-Town. But, man, Andy, I hope you and the family are doing great. We're so excited that to follow your son, man. What a great time as a Garrett County fan. We're speaking glad he is in college, as he was a fantastic QB1 for Elizabethtown for a long, long time. As this is going to bring up a 4th down for Garrett County and about 5, as they are going to be right on the 45-yard line. Needs to get to midfield for a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Coach Crutchfield kind of run this play clock down here. Scott, call a timeout, and then maybe either send a punt unit on or line up and see if they'll jump off sides.
1:40 to go here in the Urban Group scoreboard. So Cassie Goldie was trying to figure out how many years it's been since she was spending every Friday night at Die House. She goes, I tell you, but you make me feel she make us feel really old, and that's exactly right. However, Cassie, I was probably only 13 or 14 when I started teaching, so it was a long, long time ago, and you're exactly right. That's going to be a timeout, Garrett County, and we'll take one, too. Garrett County trails 6-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard here at Elizabethtown as Garrett County Golden Line football on the Golden Line Sports Network from the Countryside BP studios.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as good snap there by Justin Parsons filling in for brother JT, as it's going to be fielded by Elizabethtown's number 5, as that is Tyron Jernett, as he's going to return it back almost to midfield, where Elizabethtown will take over 1st and 10, leading 6-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard.
Yeah, and I tell you, Scott, Elizabethtown has all 3 timeouts left, 1:09 left. That ended up being a really important punt return for Elizabethtown, because I think if they were pinned deeper in Garrett County territory, probably would have ran the clock out went into halftime. Now with the field position at their own 43-yard line and 3 timeouts, kind of feel like Elizabethtown's going to try to attack.
Shown so far that Grayson Hayner has a really nice arm, as again he averages just south of 200 yards a game, as Durbin is going to be put in motion as he's going to throw this out to Washington, as that will be a gain of about 6. as that's going to be a timeout, Elizabethtown, and we'll keep it right here. Little game reset, 59 seconds to go here on in the second quarter. As when we call a timeout, it's time to call DocuBit for all of your shredding needs in Central Kentucky and Eastern Kentucky, and about anywhere he can make it. As he does a great job supporting the Garrett County Golden Lions.
And the Sutton Pharmacy scoring recap so far, folks. Elizabethtown, the first possession of the game, Elizabeth did a really nice job of kind of getting the football, driving down, scoring a touchdown, missed the extra point, which could be really big in a game like this here, Scott. So that's kind of what we've got there. Scott has mentioned this, the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report. We're blessed to kind of have former Garrett County and current Elizabethtown superintendent join us here.
I'll tell you what, man.
I want to ask him why he loves picking up the checks at the restaurant so much.
He does. He always pays when I'm not there. I don't know. We need to ask him about that. That's going to be a hard-hitting question to all our friends in Elizabethtown. We're going to have to figure this out. Dodie Foley says, "Let's go, Cam," as Cam has had some big explosive plays tonight. Kyle Howard checking in says, "Go Golden Lions." Go. Danielle Barnes checking in says, "Let's go GC defense," as we need to make sure we keep it.
Got to finish here, Scott. Got to finish.
Keep E-Town in front of you. Nothing huge, nothing behind you. As Twins to the left and to the right, as Durbin is going to be moved out to his left. Sparks flushes Hayner out of the pocket as he's going to continue to dance. And finally, he's cleaned up there by Nathaniel Daughtery. After about 10 seconds goes off the clock.
And I tell you, if you're Garrett County's defense, you are fine kind of letting him kind of scramble back there, kind of run the clock off. And it was really big. Garrett County tackling him inbounds and kind of forcing Elizabethtown to call a timeout. And it
44 seconds. I think, did they call a timeout? I'm not real sure what they've done. Kind of waiting. The clock's not moving, right?
Yeah, I think they said he was out of bounds.
He went out of bounds?
He sure did. Sure didn't look like he was out of bounds.
Chris Young checking in saying, "Go Panthers," as getting all kinds of E-Town folks in there. Boy, we like seeing that, as that is a lot of fun. This is going to be thrown out to Durbin, as Durbin wasn't exactly heeing and hawing there with Hayner.
Shout out to Garrett County's defense.
Garrett County did a great
really
job.
Big stop here.
Hey, the number one golfer in the Games family has checked in and saying, "Let's go Elizabethtown." And Beverly Games.
Can she beat you?
Oh my goodness, she could absolutely dominate. She was on the Eastern Kentucky Lady Colonels back in the day, and she would whip us.
Oh, look at this guy! They're going
any
for
day,
it.
as they're going for it here.
This one here. Do not jump off sides.
2 or 3.
Oh my goodness!
Right on the 50-yard line is Elizabethtown.
He snapped it.
As Hayner is going to drop back to throw. So he's going to throw one in. What a great catch by Durbin, as he just reaches out his big left-handed paw.
My goodness.
As that was actually thrown. He was moving to his right. It was thrown to his left. And I'm telling you, folks, you're not going to appreciate the catch.
Oh, it's a great catch.
that Durbin just made.
What an opportunity there, though, for Garrett County's defense.
Man.
Elizabethtown going for it on the 50-yard line there, with 30 seconds left here in the first half. Give kudos to their coaching staff.
No doubt.
They've got a lot of confidence in their young men to make a play, and they did. And that picked up a huge first down for Elizabethtown.
Our dude TJ Burnside checking in says, "Let's go GC." We need to stop here, Garrett County. 1st and 10. Is Hayner awaiting the snap? 30 seconds to go. As Sparks gets into the backfield again, as he's going to flush one out, as that is going to be caught. Get him! As he's going to be caught as number 6, as that is Braden Dean.
And this is going to be a blindside block on Elizabethtown, Scott. It's going to bring it back 15 yards.
As that was a really nice job of just buying time for Grayson Hayner.
Yeah, I mean, what a catch there by that young man. But, the Elizabethtown receiver kind of did a blindside block. It's going to be 15 yards against
some of our Elizabethtown friends, y'all chime in and tell me, how am I supposed to? Is that Hayner? Am I saying that correctly? I want to make sure that we say his name, put some respect on that name, as he is a fantastic young man as far as a quarterback. That is going to be a flag on Elizabethtown. That'll be 15 yards, 18 seconds to go. No.
Elizabethtown with one timeout. Actually, they have two timeouts.
It says they had two timeouts up there, but sometimes they can get away from us.
They're going to call a timeout
They're going to call a timeout here, as this will bring up. It will be a first down because it was from the spot of the foul. It's our fantastic soccer coach, Jackson Moss, coming up through here today, as Jackson was in his first year leading the Garrett County Soccer Lions and did a great job with those young men. So, Coach, obviously my football knowledge goes as far as this cell phone probably. So it goes from the 15 yards from the point of the foul, correct?
Right, it does.
So Elizabethtown will have it at about the 21-yard line.
And one of the things we're talking about with the Hopkins men up here, Scott, that play earlier, I'm not so sure if they gave Elizabethtown a timeout.
Right.
I don't think, I'm pretty confident the player didn't get out of bounds, and the officials were yelling something at her sideline, and I think they said they used a timeout. So the white hat I'm pretty sure he just announced that's the last timeout for Elizabethtown on that last timeout here. So it looks like they're out of timeouts here.
Speaking of document, Jennifer Caldwell chimes in and says, let's go, GC.
Go.
I guess you would classify her as the first lady of document.
First lady of document.
Yeah, I would say so. If you need a shirt, Jennifer, get you a shirt.
The boss? How about the boss?
Says on the front, it says First Lady of Document, and on the back it says boss. That's all. That's all we want you to.
That's all it needs to say.
That's all you need to say. It doesn't need to say anymore. 18 seconds to go in this quarter, in this half, as Hunter's going to drop back to throw. He's got one over the middle. What a great pitch and catch that time, as that was Durbin again, as that was going to be complete.
So what they'll do, Scott, is they'll set the chains and then they'll run the clock. Well, that's their last
time.
Their
last time out.
I'm not sure why they stopped the clock earlier. Because now that is their last time out. That ball didn't get out of bounds earlier, Scott. So I don't know. That's what, Spencer Crutchfield's kind of asking, why did you stop the clock earlier if they didn't call a timeout there?
So that's what we were asking about. So it was away from us, so it didn't look like they were out of bounds. And it did not look like they made a motion to stop the clock.
So one thing I'll tell you is whatever happened really didn't get communicated to our sideline.
Yes, no doubt. No doubt about it. Cindy Rogers checking in, says Paul Mullins, great leader in every sense of the word. Blessed to have worked with him at GC. No doubt about that. We feel the same about you. Evan Seagraves was like, hey, bring that thing back, as that was a penalty on Elizabethtown. But since the penalty, as they've been able to throw one down to about the 4-yard line, where this Elizabethtown is going to have it first and goal.
11 seconds left here, folks, and they do not have any more timeouts.
11 seconds. So I would assume they'll take a shot. Probably time for two.
Probably time for two plays. However, he likes to scramble back there, Scott. And I tell you, if Garrett County can get some pressure and get a sack, it'll end the quarter.
He's going to have twins to his left as Hunter drops back to look left. He's going to throw one over the middle. It's going to be deflected by a couple of guys, as I think he was trying to get that to Washington on a little slant play, as Nikes was actually trying to get it to Dean.
And I tell you, Scott, they're bringing the field goal unit on. So, that took 5 seconds. I think Elizabethtown was worried about maybe trying another play. And I tell you, this is a big field goal because this would put them up 2 scores. So really big field goal here to end the first half.
Ryan Bowen on to attempt the field goal. He's 20 of 23 on the year for PATs, 3 of 5 on the year for field goals. It's a late substitution for the Panthers. As also the holder is Hayner, as that was going to be plenty of length, but it is going to be good as it sneaks in the left side. And that takes us to halftime, folks, where your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County trails Elizabethtown Panthers 9-0 here on your Urban Group scoreboard. When we come back, we will be visiting with Superintendent of Elizabethtown Schools, former Superintendent of Garrett County Schools, and Paul Mullins, as we love Mr. Mullins. We'll get a chance to catch up with him when we come back. Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network on the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work.
Can play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks. Dye House Stadium, where it's halftime here. The Garrard County Golden Lions are trailing on your Urban Group scoreboard. The Elizabethtown Panthers 9-0. We are fortunate to be joined by the superintendent of Elizabethtown Schools, former superintendent, Garrard County Schools, and Mr. Paul Mullins. Mr. Paul Mullins, thank you, brother.
Thanks, guys. Good to be with you and Caleb
Oh,
tonight.
man.
I love
You know
seeing
what?
you, man.
How
Love
many,
seeing you, brother.
just so many great memories.
Oh, yeah.
And
Absolutely.
the things that, we all got to do together.
Oh, man.
And I just, great memories. And I've run across a lot of people that I know. There's so many connections between Elizabethtown and Lancaster that you don't know exist until you start talking to people. And
you just told us of something. We had no idea.
I had never even heard.
Yeah, Pat Durr, the good running back for us.
Oh, yeah?
His grandmother taught at Lancaster High School in 58, 59, and 60.
Wow.
And Mary Adrian Davis, school member, she called me and said, is he any relation? And I said, yeah. So I was able to hook up Mrs. Durbin.
That's really cool.
With Mary Adrian.
How cool
and
is
they
that?
talked over there for almost the whole first half.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
awesome.
great.
What about that?
So, Paul, talk to us about what does it mean? You came to Garrard County 2013 as superintendent from LaRue County, serving as LaRue County High School principal. And kind of what does it kind of feel like to kind of come back here? You served the district 3 years as superintendent here. So, kind of what does that mean to you? A community that loved you. You served this district very in a great fashion here. What does it mean kind of come back here?
Well, thank you, Caleb. I want you to know that I'm forever grateful for the opportunity that was given to me here in 2013 and the relationships and friendships that I was able to make with you all and administrators, but also with members in the community.
Oh, yeah.
This means so much to me. This is a very special place. I hope everybody that's watching understands that Lancaster and the Garrard County Schools, it's just a special place. It's a special place to be. and coming tonight, it was kind of like, just it filled my heart.
Yeah.
It filled my heart with joy to be here
Yeah.
and then to see you all and to see so many different people. It's tough because, I'm an E-Town guy.
Yeah,
Went to
no
E-Town.
doubt.
You played at E-Town
Yeah.
many moons ago, and now to be here tonight rooting for Elizabethtown, of course.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But I watched Coach Crutchfield on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hard for me not to pull a little bit for the Golden Lions a little bit.
That's right.
I can't help that.
And especially, you come back here tonight, your friend Paul Dean
Yes.
kind of wants to spend some time with you. Scotty Merida wants to kind of come in and spend some time. We've got Cindy Rogers chiming in. You've mentioned Mary Davis. Kind of like the gang's back together here tonight, right?
Hey, the gang's all here, and, first of all, Paul Dean was a great friend and just someone who gave his heart and soul to the district while he was here working. And, Scotty, we give Scotty a hard time, but you know what? Scotty's a heck of a guy.
He's a great dude.
A
Such
hard
a
worker.
big heart. Such a
and
great dude.
Big heart for students and for the district. He loves Gary.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, I can't tell you enough how much it means to me to be able to be with you all right now. Maybe just somebody out here is watching or listening will say, hey, I remember that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
Because you all, the opportunity that I got here and the support I received from the community and from the board members and was just special. And
Yeah.
truly a great blessing to have been here. It's great to be here tonight. Looks like we got a barn burner going on.
Oh
in the
man,
second half.
fantastic!
Big time.
Now I will tell you, since we're on here, there was one negative during your tenure here, and it was you hired me as a principal.
So you're the
so it's
you're
your
the
fault.
reason.
So
Oh,
Mr.
my
Stoll was on
goodness.
earlier. He hired me as a teacher. You hired me as a principal, and he hired me as DPP. So we're getting all the people that deserve the blame tonight. But no, we do, Mr. Mullins. One of the things that you were so good at here was culture.
No, I
and it was something that was so needed, which is the fact of just bringing people together, bringing the schools together. Because I remember one of the things you always said, and I'll mess it up, but we're not a school system right now. We're trying to be a school system. We're just a system of schools at that particular time.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to be a school system when you're 2,500 students.
Right.
You've got one flagship high school,
Right.
2 or 3 elementaries that feed into one. It's similar to what we aspire to be in Elizabethtown.
Yeah.
And the thing about it was we all bought in.
Right.
We all bought in and we all worked hard.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
We had a great run. I can remember in 1 year through this guy's leadership to my right that the high school was proficient in
Oh,
1
yeah.
year, then distinguished
I know.
the next 2 years.
I know.
Outstanding leadership.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think you were a great hire, Scott.
Well, I will tell you, you not only did you hire me, you saved me from quitting many days. Because I was that first year, I was like, "What have you got me into?"
Lost a bunch of weight.
I lost a bunch of weight. But thanks to Mr. Mullins, obviously, for hiring me, but mentoring me, helped me through that.
Yeah, I thought that was officiating a basketball. That was
Is that what it was?
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Hey,
No,
Paul,
run it up down the floor.
kind of let us know what's going on in Elizabethtown now. So you became superintendent,
Right, I was-
kind of starting the late September, early October.
I started September 1 in Elizabethtown. After 7 years and 2 months in Logan, and just this opportunity came open, and what a better way than to go home.
Yeah.
To give back to
That's right.
the district that gave so much to me. I'm so
Right.
blessed. All my stops along the way, but to be able to go home on the last stop and to be able to give back to Elizabethtown Independent, to that community. Hopefully, I can give back 1/100th of what they gave to me. We've been ready to do a renovation at our middle school.
That's
That's
exciting.
something that's exciting for us to do. That should probably about 12 months from now we should be breaking ground. We've doing some work on putting turf down on the football field.
Oh,
We got
there you
turf,
go.
we're putting turf back down. That
There
should
you
happen
go.
in the spring. New bleachers in the gym. Doing a lot of work, as you all know. I like
Oh, yeah.
instruction piece too, so we're doing a lot of work
Oh,
on
yeah.
instruction.
No,
So, blessed, it's a real good district. It's a strong district academically and historically. So I'm just glad to be a standard bearer.
Oh, yeah.
To be able to take it and give to the next person.
So,
that comes
Paul,
along.
one of the things that, our friendship has continued. We weren't friends just because you were in Garrard County, right? So I've been blessed that we've continued our friendship along the way. A big pull going to Logan was kind of Marshall Kemp,
Right.
and you kind of really held him to a pedestal. Kind of felt like he was a mentor of yours. So you felt it was an honor to kind of go back and lead that district that he was a superintendent in, and then the pull to kind of, like you said, to kind of have this full cycle of kind of finishing kind of where you started. So that has to be special. That you have to have immense pride. Kind of being able to kind of lead this school district in Elizabethtown.
Caleb, it is the great. I've had a lot of great honors, and I've been blessed beyond what I ever deserve. But being able to go home for the last chapter of the book,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
pretty special, and
Yeah.
I'm excited for 4, 5, 6, 7, however many years it is. They kept going and doing special things in Elizabethtown. But I'll tell you what, guys, we're in the people business.
No doubt.
We can never forget that we're in the people business. Whether they're little people, middle-sized people, or tall people, they're adults to children. We're in the people business. You have to treat people the right way.
That's right.
You have to have respect for them. You treat them the right way. You grow them, you culture them, you support them, you help them. And, when you have to step away, like I have a couple of times, you don't let those friendships lie. You don't
That's right.
You got to keep those ties, right?
That's right.
That's what keeps you going.
That's right.
I know that if I can call Caleb at any time, or I can call you if I need somebody. And it just means a lot to me.
That's right.
I've tried to pour my heart and soul into wherever I've been, and I've done that. I thought I did it here. I feel like I did it in Logan, and I'm going to do my best to do it in Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah. Well, so, Paul, I'm sorry, Scott, but, not only we love to care about you, but, man, your family.
That's where you cut me out. That's what I was going to get to.
So kind of give everybody an update on your family. I tell you what, me and Paul's in a tough competition here, Scott.
Were you?
I mean, man, we love our wives.
Oh, well, that's true.
We argue all the time about who loved their wife the most, right, Paul?
Absolutely. we did, and, we
still do.
We still do. And, trying to updo each other. Yes, we got our wives for Valentine's Day.
They feel appreciated.
You guys set the bar really high.
We set the bar really, really high. But
so give us an update on Tonda and the boys.
Well, Tonda is she taught the whole time we were in Logan. She's currently since I was making the mid-year transition, she's not teaching this year.
Good for her.
But she's helping me in my transition.
Awesome.
She's helping her parents. They're
awesome. What a
a
blessing.
little up there a little bit, so she's able to give them some time and love and attention. Christian, the oldest, is coaching football, teaching at Russell High School.
Great.
Teaches PE and health, and he's coaching football. Dylan's married. One of the twins. Dylan's married to a beautiful girl named Callie, and she's an elementary school teacher.
Oh, how about
he
that?
got a 2-year degree in industrial maintenance.
Good for him.
And he's working for a company. And Matthew, he's got his own mowing business. He's got about 60 yards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Keeps him busy year round. He does that. Does a lot of lawn work in this time of year, of course, the fall, the leaves and that type of stuff, just snow removal in the fall or in the wintertime. They're just all doing well.
I'm
blessed. I'm so blessed that I just want to say thank you to Garrard County for not just your kindness to me, but to my wife and my family. You all will forever have a positive impression on our lives.
Well, I sure appreciate that. And folks, I'm just blessed that today we got to talk to my two educational mentors and Dr. Kevin Stoll and Paul Mullins, and I'm so thankful for you, my friend. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with us and all those great things. In Elizabethtown, you're in good hands.
Well, thank you very much, and I want to say Garrard County's in great hands with Kevin Stoll. Kevin's a great leader, a good friend, and I'm so excited for his leadership and leadership you all are providing the district.
Well, thank you, brother. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we come back. We'll have the start of the third quarter of the Garrard County Elizabethtown as Elizabethtown leads us on our Urban Group scoreboard 9-0. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network in the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
Car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
Can play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Dye House Stadium here on the campus of Garrard Middle School, where Garrard County Gold Lions trail Elizabethtown Panthers tonight, going into third quarter 9-0. Before we go any farther, Coach, a shout out here to Miss Ann Teeter. She is here as William Kirby. She put on here William Kirby Teeter, passed away recently, played for Garrard County the first year that they consolidated. Said tonight John is here coaching, which he's been on the staff for some time, and JL is out there as a player. How special is that? You know, we absolutely love the Teeter family. I know it was really cool that Sheriff Skeens and Michael Noe, they had Taylor County come up this past week and played basketball, where Jenny, former Lady Lions head coach and all-star player in 92-94, she went on to play at Campbellsville as she's coaching the boys team, and she brought their teams up here.
So
and,
I'll tell you, Scott,
it was
the
pretty
Teeter
awesome.
family's just synonymous with Garrard County.
Yes, sir.
You know, I mean, just a wonderful family has done so much for Garrard County. So we love the Teeter family. Hey, Billy Regsby sent me a text here, and I think this is really cool. The quarterback on the undefeated football team of 1958 at Lancaster High was Marshall Johnson, which is a doctor in Elizabethtown.
Wow.
And there is a lot of interconnections here between Elizabethtown and Garrard County tonight.
I tell you what,
thank you, Billy.
With the games checking in and Paul Mullins and all these people, we're going to have to start liking Elizabethtown, man. What in the world?
Hey, I will tell you this. It is, folks, if you've not been to that Elizabethtown area lately, it is a beautiful
it's really
area.
cool, man.
It's growing
it
like
really is.
unbelievable. Just a jewel in Kentucky, no doubt about that.
It is really, really cool.
It's where we stopped on our way to Breckenridge County. One of our favorite broadcasts we've done since we started this, Scott. Double dogs. They have a double dogs.
I'll tell you, so the best part of that trip was stopping in E-Town and eating. That's all I'm going to say.
It wasn't the straight road from Elizabethtown to Breckenridge County.
Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah,
you missed it. All
listen, you didn't miss anything.
I've been on an adventure too. Eastern Kentucky boys.
Mercy day. As we are set here as Bowen kicks off to Garrard County, as it's going to be fielded by Cam Peak, a.k.a. Lightning, as there's going to be a flag on the play. As Cam is going to get out to about the 34, 35-yard line, probably holding on Garrard County from the spot of that foul.
It's going to be holding or blocking the back on Garrard County.
As I can't tell, it is against Garrard County. Preliminary indications.
Hey, Jason Sims is checked in saying, "Let's go GC."
I tell you what,
beat E-Town.
I tell you what, I love Sims' love for Garrard County, as that's going to be a block in the back against the goal lines, as that will take them back, as they will start a little deeper than they were going to. Teresa Dolan checks in and says, "Let's go Garrard County," and she's screaming it because it's in all caps. That's how I know. See, I'm on top of that. Rebecca Starks checks in and says, "Let's go GC," as Julie Gardner, she's checking back in. Talking said that, look, game is really different when they actually use the clock.
Oh, Judy, don't get me going,
I don't
Judy.
know what she's
Don't
referencing,
get me going, Judy.
a.k.a. last week, but we will go from that.
Man.
Judy, that was funny.
That is funny. She's getting me going here.
That's
Scott.
funny,
I'm
Judy.
trying to
That's
be
okay.
nice. Trying to be nice.
Trying to be nice. That's always good. First and 10, Garrett County.
So I will agree, Judy, when they follow the rules, it does make a nice, clean football game.
Last week was pretty wild, wasn't it? It was pretty wild. Parsons in shotgun formation as he's going to put Cam Peak in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Simmons off the right side as he's going to be hit by Connor Johnson, the 6'2", 180-pound junior, as Simmons has about 4 or 5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Every goal line fan knows whether it's game day or every day, the good folks at Countryside DP have exactly what you need. Gas, coffee, snacks for the big game. Stop in today at 25 Camp Dick Road.
5-yard gain to start the third quarter as Malachi Simmons puts his head down and grinds right up the middle. Garrett County needs something productive here.
I think this drive is important, Scott.
As we always do a nice job of adjusting at halftime. Our staff is as good as anybody's, 2nd and 9, as that's going to be Cam Peak. Another tackle by Johnson.
That's going to be about a yard short of the first down, Scott.
Bring up 3rd and short for the Golden Lions to start this third down.
Go Golden Lions from the Crow's Hat Pub on the Square in Lancaster. Now open Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays at 4. Come watch all your favorite teams.
Speaking of Garrett County, the legend checking in is Deb Hopkins, as she said it was good to see Paul Mullins. As you know, Mr. Mullins did. He did a great job with culture.
Yeah, I love Paul. He's my brother. He's a brother of mine.
Learning people's names, learning about their lives, and good to see him come and talk. And it's going to be a quick handoff to Malachi Simmons. It's going to have a Bob Allen motor ball first down, as he is going to be down. As that will be Garrett County football still, be first down in Garrett County. And like we said, you couldn't ask for better than Paul Mullins and Kevin Stoll as two of the folks. I mean,
just blessed, Scott.
And fantastic folks.
Blessed.
First down, Garrett County.
Hey, great job of this offensive line here, kind of moving the ball here, starting the second half. Tristan Murphy, Andrew Sparks, The Big Show, Caleb Centers, Elijah Coffey, Trey Boyd, Nate Darty doing a really nice job of kind of moving Elizabethtown around here to begin this third quarter.
Parsons with Malachi Simmons to his right, Cam Peak to his left. As this is going to be a handoff to Simmons, as he's going to get another Bob Allen Motormall first down as he gets tripped up at the very end, or that could have been 6.
That was close.
But another Bob Allen Motormall first down for the Golden Lions.
Hey, how about a shout out to Jessica Woods?
Yes.
I found out this week. I hope y'all are sitting down.
Uh-oh, I am sitting down, actually.
Jessica Woods loves potatoes in her chili.
That's crazy. There's no.
I have found
all right, so listen,
else.
My folks in Elizabethtown, I want y'all to listen to us. You just give me a.
Just try it, folks.
Try.
Here we go.
We have this fight all the time. I need 2 answers out of you. One, do you put pineapples on pizza or not? You don't. And do you put potatoes in chili? You don't. Nobody does that. So Elizabethtown friends, I need y'all to let us know. No potatoes in chili and no pineapples on pizzas. That's going to be another handoff to Malachi Simmons. Pushing the pile. It's going to be a gain of 8 or 9. It's going to be just short of the first down marker.
I tell you, this Garrett County ground game is kind of running with a purpose right now, Scott.
I love it. Tucker Vaught checks in and says, let's go, boys, protect the house.
Let's go.
As in die house. As actually, that is going to be a first down for Garrett County. Another Bob Allen Motormall first down. Lori Ann McGee checking in and said, let's go, GC.
Let's go.
Wants to see some points put on the board.
Hey, folks, get out Tuesday. Go to the, kind of get out to your voting precincts and kind of make sure you vote. Big election coming up, locally, statewide, the offices there. So make sure you get out there and cast your vote.
Twins out to the right. Hayden Elliman single at the short side. Handoff to Malachi Simmons as he's going to be hit by Moberly. As Moberly, talking about Moberly, his dad was the head basketball coach at Bull County. When I first became head basketball coach here at Garrett County a long time ago, I think he had just left over there as Andy Moberly and did a great job.
I tell you, Scott, it looked like Elizabethtown did a real nice job there kind of stopping Malachi Simmons. However, Malachi gained 3 to 4 yards there.
Oh, yeah.
So the ball rests right on the 50-yard line here.
Amy Robertson Galvin checks in, says, "Let's go Panthers."
Appreciate you listening.
Yeah, good to see our Elizabethtown friends checking in. Is this going to be Malachi? He's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped, as that is Connor Johnson again. As Johnson is very active defensively for the Panthers tonight, as he's been just about everywhere out of that middle linebacker.
Really done a nice job there. Hey, shout out to Madonna. Anderson here. Man, I tell you, she has raised a fine young man, Michael Anderson.
Oh, man, yes, sir.
I'd love to sit down and talk to Madonna and kind of figure out how the principal of Garrett County High School, Michael Anderson, got the name King of the Coal Pile. I'm sure she could share some good stories there, Scott.
So listen, so we have some checking in from Elizabethtown that says no and no.
Oh.
So see, I knew that. Is this going to be a pass to Cam Peak? As it's going to be caught, as that is going to be a pitch quickly to Malachi Simmons.
Creativity.
As that's the second pass. And look, Amy Galvin said absolutely not. I tell you what, you guys are right on top.
Broad your horizon.
You all have
Live
some
life.
outstanding pallets
Live life.
there. We also have checking in from Ruskin, Florida. Ruskin,
my
Florida, and
goodness.
Chris Musing.
Oh,
Chris
I
and
love
Kate,
hearing that.
and says chili is on a baked potato is delicious.
Yes.
However,
So put it in a
pineapple
chili.
on pizza is even better.
I agree.
Chris.
Spitting
There you
facts.
go. Chris,
Spitting
dude.
facts, Chris.
Dude.
I knew Chris was
Come
my
on,
dude.
Chris. Come on.
I miss you, Chris.
Chris is my sushi buddy. We always have a lot of sushi. Not exactly
Double
in Garrett
pass, Scott.
County.
Oh,
as
boy.
that's going to be a pass. It's going to be
It's live. It's
live
live.
ball.
It's a live ball.
As
It's a
that
live
would
ball.
be to Jagger Wood, as if it's passed behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And it's basically, do you call it a lateral, or do they actually call it that, or it's
Yeah.
just a backward pass?
Yeah, kind of
Whatever.
a backward pass there, and I think Jacker Wood was going to catch it and kind of throw, was going to kind of throw it again, and kind of mishandled there, but did a great job of kind of getting it back and at least not allowing Elizabethtown to kind of recover that. But it does kind of get Garrett County behind the chains here. Garrett County's got the football on the Elizabethtown 45-yard line, second down and 19 with 6 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Garrett County trailing on your Urban Group scoreboard, 9-0 tonight, as shotgun formation is Justin Parsons. Handoff to Malachi Simmons, as Malachi is going to make his way about 5 yards. Still long way to go here, as it's going to bring up third and about 16 for the Golden Lions.
Go Golden Lions from the Big Deals online store. Save 20% to 50% on gift certificates to local businesses at hometownlive.net.
Our friend Jenny Lyons check-in says, let's go GC. It's good to hear for sure from Jenny, as she has
Big
seen
player,
a
Scott.
lot of Garrett County athletics over the years. Third and 16 for the Golden Lions, as Parsons is going to drop back to throw. It's going to be batted down by Durbin, as he had Cam Peak and Hayden Ellman both open, as this is going to bring up fourth down for the Golden Lions. An obvious punting situation.
Garrett County kept the ball there, Scott, for 6 minutes and 47 seconds left on that opening drive. Elizabethtown doing a really nice job of kind of preventing a lot of big plays from Garrett County. Garrett County's been effective running the ball. I think Garrett County's going to have to be able to kind of be effective passing the ball for the remainder of this game here to pull out a big win here at Dye Stadium.
Sabrina Coffey checking in says, let's go GC. Good snap. As this is going to be a really nice punt. As a matter of fact, it's too nice of a punt, as that is going to roll into the end zone by Wood, where Elizabethtown will have it first and 10. Margaret Burton checking in says, let's go GC.
Let's
Granny
go.
Daly says, let's go Zach Daly. Zach hadn't had many chances tonight. He's our kicker.
Once.
He's got a chance to kick off once. We need to get Zach more active, as he has to be inside. If he's active, it means we're scoring points. No doubt about it. So it's going to be first and 10.
Hey, how about our man Chris Davis from Farmers National Bank checking in here, Scott?
What did he say?
He remembers the district-wide dance that Mr. Mullins orchestrated. He believes it was Uptown Funk Dance-Off.
You know what? He probably was right. He's probably right, as this is going to be
Wow,
Jernette.
big hit.
It's going to be handoff to the right, goes nowhere. Good stop defensively by Daughtery. And also it looked like Ortiz was in on that one.
Hey, big shout out to our man Dr. Chamberlain is listening tonight, and Brian and Denise Minyard is checking out the Golden Lions tonight.
I tell you what, we had a chance to. Well, first off, Dr. Chamberlain, when his flowing locks. I mean, he looks like Fabio. I'm so jealous when I'm bald headed, got nothing but a big old forehead. As it's pretty crazy. But my man Brian and Denise Minyard, they did a great job with Halloween the other night. Man, my kids loved it. They had great candy, so all over the place. That pass is incomplete, as that is from Hayner, as that is, I tell you what, Hayner's got a really strong arm.
He really does.
He really does.
Really impressive kid, Scott.
Let's see here. Getting back here. Let's see. Doris Blue checks in. She says, hey, she's his Grace's mamaw.
My goodness. She's done
I
a
want
good
to thank
job.
you all for the nice things you said. She lives in the Raceland area.
Wow,
Well,
how cool
listen,
is
the
that?
last thing we want to do, Miss Blue, is to make a mamaw mad. So we want to make sure you're happy, as we're really impressed.
He's a talented young man, Scott.
No doubt about that. Is Coach, this may be, we've had lots of close games, but it looks like both of these teams are extremely evenly matched on lots of areas. 4:19 to go here in the third quarter. Empty backfield. Hayner's going to drop the pass as he's going to pull it down to run this time, as he has lots of room.
He's short. He's short,
He's
Scott.
going to be short approximately 2 or 3 yards, maybe 2 yards.
Well, he come close.
As the far referee continued to go down there, I thought it was going to be a little far back, but
Scott, they're going to line up to go for it.
I'll tell you, at 4th and 2,
Oh, my
this
goodness.
is huge. It's
Huge
deep,
play here coming up,
deep
folks.
into Garrett County territory,
Oh,
or
my
excuse me,
goodness.
Elizabethtown territory.
Huge play coming up here,
As
folks.
quickly into the game here for Garrett County, or back into the game here, is Elijah Coffey. Durbin in the backfield. As it's going to be a pass. It's going to be flushed out of the pocket. And what a great catch and pass, as that is going to be out to midfield, as that is Tyron Jernett.
This game feels a lot like last week's Kentucky-Tennessee game, to where it was a close game throughout the game, and Kentucky had so many opportunities to make some winning plays to kind of get on the other side. And man, what an opportunity for the Garrett County defense. Garrett County defense played great tonight.
They really have.
How many times has Elizabethtown made big plays on fourth down?
1st and 10 for the Panthers, as Hayner's going to throw one out quickly to Durbin, as Durbin has quite a bit of running room over there to the near side of the far side of the field. He's going to be knocked out of bounds after a 1st down, as Hayner looks like, he moves the pocket very well, and he doesn't seem like he's ever in a hurry. Like he's running just fast enough to stay out of the way of the defenders with his eyes up, and then when they're running 4 or 5 receivers down through there, it's hard to cover.
And I'll be honest, I just think the coaching staff for Elizabethtown has a whole lot of confidence in these two young men for Elizabethtown. Yeah.
1st and 10, Panthers. As this is going to be a throw out to Washington on the right side, as Cam Peak has him typed in there, as that's going to be a good job defensively. Cam Peak just holding his ground.
Malachi Simmons did a good job of kind of cleaning him up.
Finally cleans it up, but Cam Peak does a nice job just turning him back inside. But still, with that, was a gain of about 5 or 6.
I tell you, Elizabethtown doing a good job of kind of keeping Garrett off balance on this drive here.
Garrett County Golden Lions are trying to stop the Panthers, as 2:25 to go here in the third quarter. This first round of Kentucky High School Athletic Association's playoffs. As Hayner drops back to throw, as he's going to throw one with a little air here this time. What a great job.
My goodness.
What a great job by Trey Grubbs, as Trey gets over and gets his paw on it just in time, as Hayner had Dean wide open.
Yeah, Grubbs saved the touchdown right there.
And he came from help side in basketball. We would have said he was in help side defense, as did a fantastic job of getting over to help. Was Trey Grubbs. Bring up 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Garrett County, this is huge for the Golden Lions.
Yeah, big series here, Scott.
My dude Bill Wycliffe checking in, says, let's go GC. He can't wait for some Garrett County Golden Lion basketball. As it's going to be quickly out to Washington, as Washington's probably going to get the 1st down, as he's right at the marker. Yeah, so he gets by just a little bit. Alex Middleton checks in, as she says, hey, just good job out there, boys,
play.
And let's go GC. As it's fantastic just to see all the folks and the alum of Garrett County checking in tonight.
I love it.
Also all our Elizabethtown friends that are having the opportunity to watch this game on Main Street Media TV. Make sure all you E-Town folks go to our page and like our page if you would, and tell some folks about it. And you just never know what you're going to see pop up here, as that's going to be a pass into the end zone, as he laid it right in the bucket there. for Caleb Irwin. Irwin had a hard time seeing it as it was well covered that time by Peak.
A shout out to Michael P. in Lexington watching. And, hey, Mike.
Let's go, Mike.
This is the lowest press box you'll ever see. It's almost like we're below. So we really do the best we can. People get in front of us, and there's not a lot we can do.
It makes it intimate.
Yeah, we are very close. So last week we were at Harrison County, and we were really high and far away because they had a track. It seemed like, man, we were in a different planet. I
loved it.
Being here at Die House, feel like we're in the huddle with them. As this is going to be a handoff to Durbin out the right side as Ison is going to bring chase. They will run him out of bounds after the gain of probably 7 or 8. That'll bring up third and probably 3.
A minute and
for
30
the Panthers.
seconds left here in the third quarter on Irvin Group scoreboard. Again, Elizabethtown 9, your Garrett County goal line 0.
Roslyn East checks in, says, let's go, Trey. Great job on that breakup. Cindy Lanham checks in, says, let's go, GC. As Garrett County now has the Panthers, actually 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. As under center for one of the first times tonight is going to be Hayner. As he's going to drop straight back. It's going to flushed out by Sparksy. As Durbin is going to be open short of the end zone, but it's going to be a catch, I think. What are they saying down here?
I think he's trying to see if he was in the end zone or not.
I'm not sure.
Garrett County sideline's begging for an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I see our coach's staff was asking for an incomplete pass. I'm not sure if he thought he was out of bounds or if
they could come up and look at our replay here, Scott, if they want
he would huddle. Yeah. Now they're going to White Hat, which White Hat didn't have a look at it. I don't know what they're going to him for. I'm not sure what's happening here on this particular.
You think they're talking about what kind of pizza we have up in the
Well,
press
I think so. I think this is eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah. I'm not sure what they're going to do. We have no signal yet. The White Hat says it's a catch. The player goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Not sure I ever saw that one.
As Coach Crutchfield and staff is not happy with the sideline judge as it was.
I'm not sure what they were talking about, Scott. I mean, I would say that the sideline judge didn't see anything. And he was asking for some help.
I'm not exactly sure exactly what that was. Back to action as that is going to be a touchdown, Elizabethtown. And, folks, I have no clue who's got the football, but it's a touchdown. Was it a quarterback keeper?
It was a quarterback keeper.
All right, so it's Hayner.
And when the ball was snapped, White Hat was turned yelling at her sideline and didn't even see the play.
Well, I didn't either because I was watching White Hat yell at our sideline. Shows you how locked in I was to that play. That takes your Urban Group scoreboard to see E-Town 15, Garrett County 0. On to kick the extra point is going to be Bowen.
Now, folks, this is still only a 2-possession game.
A lot of time.
Now, Garrett County's really, kind of struggled to get some things going offensively, but, there's still opportunity here.
Snap is good, hold is good, and kick is good. And with that, your Urban Group scoreboard reads Elizabethtown 16, Garrett County Golden Lions 0. We'll be right back here on the Golden Lions Sports Network from the Countryside BP Studios.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as Elizabethtown is going to kick off, fielded by Cam Peak. As Cam Peak is going to juke and jive and will fall forward for the gain of 3 or 4. Our man Michael Pointer checks in tonight, says, let's go, GC. I tell you what, I really love my focal point. He does a great job. One of our fantastic bus drivers.
Man,
by the way, hey, our good friend Michelle White says, "Let's go
White.
GC."
Let's go.
As I tell you what, she is Gary County through and through, cheering on the Golden Lions.
I love anytime a Lincoln County graduate
That's right.
puts that Garrett County apparel
I am
on.
in.
I
am
love
in.
it. I mean, look at all the people we've had chime in tonight.
Michelle, we've had all kinds of Lincoln County folks.
Conversion.
We are just kidding. I mean, we're converting them. I'm actually going to send a shirt to the Games family in Elizabethtown. They need a Gary County shirt. As this is going to be a first down for Gary County.
You kind of owe it to them. All the studying.
That's right.
Y'all did.
That's right. Andy and I we were big studiers. We were big studiers. I mean, that's one of the things Gary County, or the Eastern Kentucky golf team was known for academics. I mean, if nothing, I mean, we were academics. So we were
here's
smart.
What I'm going to say. I've got 4 degrees, and if I could get it 4 degrees, anybody can get 4 degrees. Hey, there's hope for everybody.
No doubt about it. Sean Grubb says, "Let's go, Gray." Tracy Riddle is checking in and said, "Go, Grayson." They're proud of you. As he seems like he's a great player. I'm sure he's a great young man, as this is going to be a handoff to Hayden Element, as Hayden Element is going to get out to midfield right at the first down marker. See if it's a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down.
That's one of your left
foot spots. So we're going to see how he went to the right foot, but I think he still got it.
Well, that line's pretty thick.
As that's going to be a first down. Garrett County has two 10-yard chunks in a row
kind of
for the
Garrett
goal
right
lines.
here on the midfield line, Scott.
Parsons is going to hand this one off to Malachi Simmons as he's going to go right up the middle. It's going to be another Bob Allen Motor Mall first down. That'll probably be our last play of the third quarter.
First down, go to line.
As Gary County with 12 seconds to go, and the clock is now at 9. As Gary County's going to rush to the line of scrimmage, try to get one more play off here before the end of the third quarter. And it's going to be the same play, handed right up the middle to Malachi Simmons for a gain of about 5 or 6. Then with that, Garrett County trails 16-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. It brings us to the end of the third quarter. When we come back, Garrett County will have it 2nd and 4. As this is Garrett County Golden Line football here on the Golden Line Sports Network from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. 2nd down and 4 for the Golden Lions here to start the fourth quarter. The first play is going to be a handoff to Cam Peak, as Cam is going to dig his way in for the gain of about 3.
That's no touch push.
He's going to be short of the first down.
So I tell you, one of the things we haven't talked about, Scott, because we were so appreciative of our good friends at Keys and Crows feeding us today. Hey, another Friday night, another Italian night.
Oh, my goodness. I tell you.
And we had pizza.
I know.
John Moore brought us 2 pizzas up here.
It's just unavoidable.
Can you? Is there such a thing as too much pizza?
I mean, it's
too much pizza.
Regardless of my physique, I really am not an Italian fan, but we've ate it all season.
That's all we've eaten.
3rd and 2. This is going to be a quick handoff to Malachi Simmons, as Malachi is going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage.
He's short.
The interior part of the Panther defensive line did a nice job getting a push on the Garrett County offensive line.
Hey, go Golden Lions from the new Casa Amigos restaurant and the old Leo's Pizza, offering free delivery citywide. Come by and enjoy your Mexican favorites
Amigo. Judy Gardner checking in says, let's go Hayden and go Golden Lions. Nana Catherine says, let's go boys, let's do this. Our dude Tyler Collier, hey, he said he's calling a touchdown here on this drive. Well, buddy, we got to pick up at least. We got a yard. We need a yard and a half here to be a first down. So that's going to be on the ground. It's going to be a pitch out to Cam Peak. As Cam is going to end up getting the first down, I believe.
Just like we drew it up, Scott.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Just like we drew it up. I think he's going to be a little short.
That thing looked like it had butter.
Yeah.
On it.
It is a first down.
Yeah, I saw the middle line there, the middle judge.
Their sideline judge.
Their sideline judge didn't move.
Didn't really move a lot. He might be cold over there.
He might have been.
Are you wearing his jacket and all these layers you got beside me?
I'm gonna need a little something. So Tyler Collier, we're still there, baby.
Go.
We're still there.
Don't stop believing.
They're gonna stop the clock. Is one thing they're gonna stop. Whitehead is wanting the game clock reset to something. As everybody's eyes are up here on us, we'll just wave at them. Hello, friends.
I'm waving. Hey, guys.
Nice to
got
see
some pizza
y'all.
up here.
That's right.
It's cold
by now. It's cold by now. 10:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County trails 16-0 on your Urban Group
might find their way
scoreboard.
to Starkville tomorrow.
Well, that'd be a good thing. Good thing for that to happen. It's going to be a handout to Malachi Simmons up the middle. As he's going to be hit by Moberly in the interior line. Johnson's on that, was in on that as well. Look like maybe Townsend, as that will be a gain of 1 for Garrett County. Bring up 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8.
Again, we got 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter on the Urban Group scoreboard. Elizabethtown 16, Garrett County 0.
Looks like it kind of feels like it's one of those deals where we almost must score.
Kind of feel like you got to score.
Just feel like we got to score here. As Rosa Henderson says, go Trey Grubbs, go GC, protect the house. As we're going to have to get some points on the board here. As Parsons is going to drop back to throw. As he's going to throw one just over the head of Cam Peak. As that'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Golden Lions.
Yeah, 3rd down and 8 here. One of the things, folks, we've not spent too much time talking about this year is this the last year that we play at Dye House Stadium here? And I know other folks have published that this is the last year. As long as construction goes.
Have a good winter.
Well, we have a good winter. This very well could be the last season. So
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
But a whole lot of construction left, too.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of stuff, so it continues on a daily basis. So hopefully by this time next year we will be out there. It's going to be a pitch to Malachi Simmons that's going to try to get out to the boundary. He's going to gain 3 or 4, bring up 4th down and probably another 3 or 4.
And we are blessed. We're blessed with, Dr. Stoll's leadership, the Board of Education.
No doubt.
It's just one of those things, you always run into issues when you're having these major construction project. So the plan is this is our last season.
Yeah.
So we hope that manifests itself, and we're playing in a brand new fancy stadium next year, Scott.
Huge 4th down for the Garrett County Golden Lions. 4th and 5. As Parsons is going to rearrange the troops. As Coach Crutchfield doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to get a timeout. And we'll take one, too. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on Golden Lion Sports Network and the Countryside BP Studios.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks. A huge 4th and 5 for the Garrett County Golden Lions as Parsons is going to roll out to his right, looking downfield. as that ball is going to be picked off, but he probably was out of bounds. I can't tell. Maybe stayed in bounds. As Elizabethtown.
Well, I tell you what happened there, Scott, and you know, there's some of the Garrett County sidelines not real happy. The play design was for Hayden Edelman, and Hayden was kind of going out for a pass, lined up as the running back offside. On the backside. Well, the linebacker from Elizabethtown reached out and held him.
Oh, did he?
And kind of jerked him to where he couldn't go out for a pass there. Should have been holding on Elizabethtown right there.
This will be 1st and 10, Elizabethtown, as they're going to be around the 10-yard line of Garrett County. We need a defensive stop here.
Kind of need a stop, maybe even a turnover, Scott.
Hender's going to be in shotgun formation as he's going to hand off on the inside this time, as that is going to be to Johnson, one of his few carries of the night, as Durbin has been the main ground weapon tonight.
Yeah, and I tell you, I definitely think, there's 8 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Really would I kind of anticipate Elizabethtown really kind of keeping the ball on the ground, just kind of keeping that clock moving here.
Dodie Foley checks in and says, let's go, Cam. John Underwood pulling for E-Town tonight, so let's go E-Town. Sue Stevenson, let's go Garrett County, as we need a defensive stop here. Heiner's going to be in an empty backfield as he's going to throw one out to Washington, out to the left as he sheds one blocker. So he's got a first down and more as he finally gets pushed out of bounds by Grubbs.
The Elizabethtown's blockers out there on that perimeter did a real nice job of kind of sealing the perimeter there for Garrett County. Coach Hester's on sidelines not real happy that the Garrett County defenders kind of gave up their outside arm, which allowed Elizabethtown to kind of seal that perimeter on that sideline there, which led to a big play there for Elizabethtown.
Garrett County trying to get a defensive stop here. Elizabethtown 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Hainer is going to hand off on the inside this time, as that is going to be a handoff to Johnson, as Johnson is going to have a gain of 11 or 12. That'll be another Panther first down, as the Panthers are doing a nice job offensively of moving this football.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it's now or never for Garrett County. Scott. 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Elizabethtown 16, Garrett County 0. Elizabethtown driving the ball on the Garrett County 39-yard line.
Can't give up any more points right now if you're Garrett County defense, as you feel like that is we're to our max as far as that goes for the night, as Hainer now is going to have Johnson just off to his right, as he's going to hand off to Johnson again, as he's going to get, I thought he was going to, nice job of Hainer of kind of pulling that from Johnson's belly.
Yeah, Elizabethtown's, they're kind of ready not to play number 51 for Garrett County.
Yeah.
I mean, Andrew Sparks, man, he has been on a mission tonight playing physical football.
As I actually thought Hainer had handed it off to Johnson, and next thing I know, he's pitching it. So good job with the football that time by Hainer. Is going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Garrett County needs a big defensive stop here.
Kind of feel like we need a turnover, Scott. I mean, if that's what I think a turnover would be big to kind of get Garrett County back in the game.
Empty backfield for Hainer, as he's going to turn and throw one to Washington, as Washington is going to be covered like a glove with Cam Peak.
Cam Peak did a nice job, kind of playing past the coverage there for Garrett County.
Bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Panthers from the Garrett County 36-yard line. As you're right, Coach, this is kind of must stop territory.
Must stop. Hey, listen, I've got 2 free tickets to the U of L football game against Virginia Tech tomorrow.
Do you?
I do. So if anybody wants,
I'd like to go.
Anybody wants those tickets, shoot me a text. I can send them to you on my phone. 2 free tickets, Louisville, Virginia Tech.
Man,
I'm going to pass. As this is going to be, Hainer is going to rush out. As he's going to end up throwing it to Mobley.
That's illegal.
As there's a couple of flags. As
he is, that's a lineman's dream. Unfortunately, it's against the rules.
Well, Hainer did a nice job of extending the play, and then looks up the field, and the one white jersey that he saw closest to him just happened to be Carter Mobley. As Carter, I'm sure he was like, "Give me that thing, boy." I'm headed north.
They moved pretty well with it, actually. Once he caught it.
Well, Lyman don't get that opportunity much.
He's a good-looking kid.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking kid, as that is going to be a flag on the Panthers.
I'm not sure why the conversations are occurring.
They just like each other.
Yeah, number 55 is a lineman,
Yeah.
so you can't throw the ball to number 55 unless he's the last man on the line of scrimmage and he announces as an eligible receiver.
All right, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
And that is a loss of down. It's a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down.
There you go. So that'll bring up fourth down and about 11 for the Panthers.
What's your prediction? Louisville, Virginia Tech tomorrow, Jeff?
I think Louisville takes care of business.
All right.
So let me ask you something really important. Who wins more ball games, Louisville football or Louisville basketball?
Oh, there's no doubt about that one.
So, I mean, does Louisville football win more games than the basketball team?
I don't think there's any doubt.
I think that's just mean.
Listen, I bet you could get that in Vegas right now.
Timeout, Elizabethtown.
Timeout, Elizabethtown. And we'll just keep it right here because we don't want to miss anything. We got something to say. The Sutton Pharmacy scoring recap. And for Garrett County, doesn't take long, as we haven't had the opportunity to get into the end zone tonight, as we have trailed by the score of 16-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard.
Hey, you can score a job now at Nesco Resource in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Call 859-238-0058.
Man, that was smooth.
We're professionals
rolled
here.
right in there.
We're professionals,
Wow,
Jeff.
Lena Willoughby checks in and says, let's go, GC.
Who wouldn't want to listen? I mean, we talked about food, our love for Italian food.
Yeah, so we have to apologize.
We
debated.
I'm offering free tickets for Louisville, Virginia Tech.
Our friends in Garrett County are used to our shenanigans. I apologize to our friends in Elizabethtown that's listening there.
And folks, our friends in Elizabethtown, if you come to Garrett County, there's a good restaurant called Shenanigans too.
We've got all kinds of shenanigans around here. As in Buckeye, as that is not too awful far from Richmond.
It's a metropolis.
It is the metropolis. Look it up there on your Google machine, and it will tell you.
Make sure you don't go during rush hour.
Exactly. Don't go during rush hour. As this is going to be a punting situation. As good snap for Hainer. As gets it off just in time, as that's the old Tim Wakefield knuckler. As Cam Peak is going to go off his hands, but he will recover the football deep into Garrett County territory. Well, they'll take over 1st and 10. 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter, trailing 16-0. And he's got to go 95 yards quickly.
Garrett County kind of starts this possession on their 5-yard line, Scott. I mean, there is 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here. It is kind of now or never for Garrett County. Garrett County's going to have to find a way to kind of drive 95 yards, go for 2, maybe kick it onside kick, get the ball back, and see what they can do.
Statistician guru extraordinaire Mark Kendrick checking in as he says, now listen, I don't know whether to throw the flag on this, but Mark would probably know. He said 55 for E-Town, started the year as tight end.
Wow.
That's what he said.
He had good hands.
I'm glad he wasn't tight end on that one, as this is going to be a handoff up the middle for Garrett County as the pile continues to move.
I think the ball was loose there, Scott.
As I can't really, there's some pointing going on from the Elizabethtown, and I believe it's going to be Garrett County's football, as Malachi Simmons comes up with it, as this is going to be 2nd down for Garrett County. As it looks like,
I mean, this is a who's who. Mark Kendrick is checking us out here tonight.
I know, golly. What in the world?
I'm surprised he's not playing golf tonight, Scott.
Well, he's playing glow ball. He's probably got us listening to him on his golf cart where he's got his heater in there.
Glow ball. He loves playing glow ball.
He loves playing glow ball. He is all over that golf. Mark's a great dude. As this is going to be 2nd and 2 for the goal lines, as Parsons is going to throw one out to Hayden Eltman as he's got a first down and more. Bob Allen Motormall first down. It's going to be out over the 20-yard line, not quite to the 25. We're going to bring up 2nd and it'll be first down as Hayden Eltman is still on the ground.
Yeah, it looks like maybe his shoulder here, Scott.
And we'll go ahead and take actually he's up. He's up, and he's going off there.
Yeah, that kid, I mean, you're going to have to really hurt him for him to be hurt.
He is tougher than nails.
He is the ultimate warrior.
As I hate to, whenever this season comes to end, I hate to see these seniors go. And you see, the love that these guys have for their community and for our team.
I mean, and like we've said all year, I mean, they represent the school, the community, their families, as well as any young man we've ever had wear that jersey, Scott.
Justin Parsons in it. Quarterback going to quickly pitch it to Cam Peak off the sweep or the speed option as He may not gain. We'll say probably no gain on the play.
Yeah, Hayden Edelman right back into the game.
Bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah, Hayden's probably mad he had to sit out that play.
Oh, I agree.
He's
tough as nails.
Yeah, knowing Hayden, he's probably not happy that he had to do that. As for sure, he is one of the tougher kids that you're ever going to be around. Let's see here. This is going to be 2nd and 10, Garrett County from 22-yard line. 4:45 to go. As Parsons is going to drop back to throw, and he's going to throw it to Wood, as it is going to be picked off and fumbled and picked up.
Goodness, are you kidding me?
Surely to goodness, that is just a bad break for Garrett County, as that is going to be an interception, a fumble, a pickup, a scoop and score for the Panthers. Oh, and with that is Garrett County trails 22-0. Now that's kind of just a bad break.
And honestly, that's kind of a play that kind of exemplifies tonight for the goal lines. I mean, so the ball, so many opportunities here that Garrett County kind of had the 4th down plays for Elizabethtown, had opportunity to kind of make some plays offensively, put some drives together. Just couldn't get over the hump here tonight, Scott.
Just couldn't get over. You're right. I mean, you're right. We drove the football. Had some turnovers at inopportune times, had some momentum stoppers at different times, as this is going to be a good snap, good hold, good kick, as that is Bowen, and that takes your Urban Group scoreboard to read Garrett County Golden Lions trail 23-0, 4:29 to go. We'll be right back on Garrett County Golden Lions Sports Network here from the Countryside BP Studios.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
Can play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrett County is set to receive the kickoff from Ryan Bowen tonight, as Bowen's had lots of action. Unfortunately, Zach Daly hadn't had the chance to have a lot of action. We usually, when we see Zach in action, it means good things for the Golden Lions, as it means we're scoring and he's kicking extra points, as this is going to be fielded by Garrett County, as this is going to be Wood. As Wood is going to make a cut right up the middle for a gain of 5 or 6 from where he has essentially picked the football up.
Hey, our good friend Todd Davis has checked in over in Mercer County. Mercer County 35, LaRue County 12.
35-12. Deb Hopkins checks in, and she's giving a shout-out to these Hopkins guys over here. And I'll tell you what, man, she's not kidding.
Good as gold, buddy.
Man, super thankful for Shelby and Daniel Hopkins.
Yep.
For all the great things that they do, is keeping the clock and working the PA, as well as Wild Will and our pregame show that Will and I do here before we go on the air every week, because he's a fantastic young man, member of the Cougars football and basketball teams, as that's going to be a flag on the play.
Louisville Central beat Casey County 48-6.
Alan and Tammy Pickett check in, said, boy, they really like the sportsmanship between both teams. Man, you're exactly right.
I agree with that.
This has been a very clean game, not very chippy at all. It's just that both teams have got kind of their nose to the grindstone and just playing football tonight, as both teams have played really, really hard. Got two nice teams, and like we said earlier, Coach, kind of remind me of each other.
Oh, I agree with that. A lot of similarities between these teams. No doubt about that. Both these teams well coached. Kudos to Elizabethtown. Kind of went through some adversity at the beginning of the year, and the football coach there did such a nice job of kind of keeping everything together.
It's going to be
Coach Silva.
Quick pitch to Simmons, as he's going to turn it back to the end Simmons side. Simmons is going to have a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down as he's going to be out to the 35-yard line. Maybe the 33-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, Garrett County.
You know, a lot of things to build on, Scott, going into kind of next year. And I know we still got 4 minutes to go in the game, but, you know, when you look at the Whitaker Bank player of the game, man, I tell you, I mean, my heart goes out to these seniors.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
You know, and
no
I mean,
doubt.
you know, Hayden Elliman, J.T. Parsons, Jaden Decker, Andrew Sparks, Caleb Centers, Elijah Coffey, J.D. Hopkins, and you know, E.A. Elijah Anderson.
Garrett County 1st and 10. Parsons is going to roll out to the right. Hayden Elliman is going to be able to catch one about the 40. Makes one move. He's going to be a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down as he's going to be out close to the 50-yard line. As our man Jason Wilder checks in, says, "Come on, GC." He said, "I'm still proud of you boys." And folks, you guys don't get a chance to hear or see Jason Wilder, but he is definitely.
He's like the Wizard of Oz behind there, making everything happen.
Without
he
a
is
doubt,
the Wizard of Oz. That's just Jason. You just got a nickname.
There you go.
Wizard of Oz.
There
you go.
Yeah.
He is definitely a huge cog to what we are able to bring to you guys on a weekly basis. Thank you so much, folks. Also, Scott Shin checks in.
Oh,
so
my
proud
man,
of the
Scott.
GC boys, as this is going to be a pass to Cam Peak as he sheds one blocker, tries to shed another, was unable to do that as number 9, Camarius Caldwell, brings him down.
Hey, Scott Shin can smoke some meat there, Scott.
Can he?
He can smoke a pound of bologna, a roll of bologna like you wouldn't believe.
Dude, you're talking my language.
Yeah. Wonder if he can smoke some Italian food for Jeff.
He can smoke a pizza.
Yeah. Smoke a pizza.
Smoke a pizza, right?
Jeff loves Italian.
What's the theme going to be for basketball season?
I don't know.
Is it going to be Italian?
Well, we may be. No, it's ham sandwiches for basketball. We don't get to do all that fancy.
No, it's Italian for basketball.
Fancy schmancy stuff. This is going to be 2nd in Crab Orchard for Garrett County, as that's going to be. Have a pass to Hayden Elliman as he's going to gain about 3.
You know, Scott, one of the things is we, you know, again, 2 minutes and 21 seconds left here. I want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors. You know,
Absolutely.
We do. I'm blessed to travel around a lot in Garrett County, and even really, you know, folks, to be honest, in this area. And man, a lot of people bring up the conversation about the broadcast and how much they enjoy it, and without a doubt, it could not be done without. Without our sponsors. So make sure you thank our sponsors and thank them for allowing us to do this.
No doubt. So thankful for our sponsors and the ability that they give us to showcase our kiddos from Garrett County that we're so proud of, as that's going to be a pass going to be knocked down as trying to get it to Hayden Elliman, as that is Townsend.
And Scott, one of the things, this looks like, we're not going to be on a broadcast for, until basketball season. And I'm going to be a little selfish here. I want you to continue to pray for Chuck Hunt.
No doubt.
Man, Chuck's had some great news here recently, and man, you keep fighting, Chuck. I just want to let you know, man, the community of Garrett County, the people love you. They love your family. You keep fighting, my friend.
Chuck's our dude, man. We just he's a brother, and we just absolutely love Chuck and his family, and are so thankful for him and all that they do for our kids, as this is going to be 4th down and about 15 for Garrett County, as Parsons is going to drive back to throw, as he is going to end up, the ball is going to be fumbled, as looks like it's going to be picked up by E-Town, and it's fumbled again and picked up by Garrett County.
You know what's
we
interesting?
Probably had the most.
That's a scrum.
Well, I was going to say, did they establish possession and then fumble the ball?
So I think we've had the most refumbles of anything. Or would you call? I'm going to make that a football term. It's going to be called a refumble.
A refumble.
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you, Scott. It's Garrett football. Yep, I'm telling you.
There you go.
Yep, I kind of felt that was going to be a call because Elizabethtown did take possession of the football.
Refumble. You always like refumbles. Judy Gardner checks in and says, "I want to thank you guys for a great year of broadcasting. It means a lot to this granny." Well, I'll tell you, Miss Judy, it's nothing that we do again. It's to our great sponsors. We're so thankful that they give us this opportunity for folks like yourself. We've got friends in Michigan, friends in Georgia, friends in Florida, all over the place.
It's a really community platform, and you guys make it special. I mean,
Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, we've got them all over the place, and they get the opportunity to keep up with the Golden Lions because of our sponsors, and so thank them. We're just fortunate enough to be able to bring this to you, as that is going to be a sack, as big number 9 9, Camarius Caldwell, makes his way into the backfield, unabated.
And I tell you, Scott, Judy, you've got a fine young man in Hayden
one of the
Element.
best.
Folks, I love all these seniors. I'm going to miss all these seniors, and I love and care about all of them. Hayden Element goes down as one of my favorite everywhere.
No doubt.
Jersey.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just a young man that plays every snap like it's his last. Appreciates the opportunity to kind of put that jersey on, that uniform on, and man, I tell you, just such a fine young man.
As this will probably be the last play of the season, folks. It's going to be a pitch to Malachi Simmons, as Malachi is going to fumble the football, as Elizabethtown will pick it up and will be tackled by Hayden Element, as that will have 17 seconds left in tonight's contest
I think
for the
Elizabethtown
2023 season.
Yeah, I think Elizabethtown will take a knee here, Scott, and head back to Elizabethtown. Elizabethtown will be traveling to Christian Academy in Louisville next week, and Mercer County will be hosting Louisville Central in this region.
As Garrett County folks, you cannot say enough good things about this football team, this coaching staff, the great efforts that they have put on this year. So thankful for these young men, how they represent our community, how they represent our school.
Finished second in the district.
Finished second in the district.
Hosted a home game.
A lot of positives.
Playoff
lots
game.
and lots of
work.
positives.
Build
And
on.
with that is going to be victory formation, as that will take us to the end of the 2023 football season, as Garrett County falls tonight for your Urban Group scoreboard to Elizabethtown by the score of 23-0. Coach Gresham, last words.
The last words I'll say here, again, I hurt for these seniors. I'll never, ever, ever forget the last time I took that jersey off. And, that's been 30 years ago. And
right.
there's still a little bit of pain attached to it. We lost in a regional championship game my senior year. And I hate it. I hate that feeling that these young men have. However, they're going to look back and they're going to be so thankful for the memories that was made and the young men that they've become because of the game of football.
And so the joy that they bring the community, that they bring the school. We've had wonderful crowds all year long. Middle school crowds have been great. High school crowds have been great. It's been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun.
And so for the final time of the 2023 football season, for Professor Jeff Jacobs, Dr. Caleb Gresham, and Scott O'Scott, this is Garrett County Golden Lion Football and the Golden Lion Sports Network from the Countryside BP Studios. Until next time, God bless America, and let's go Garrett County.